a place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me, can you hear me, can you let me know? Why, that'd be just swell. Have I forgotten something? I keep thinking I've forgotten something. There's got to have been something. There always is. What is the? What is the? That's working, that's working. Tunes are on. Shane, how you doing, mate? Yeah, all the best coming up. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's almost there. Mandy, yeah, the famous hat, given to me by my daughter for Christmas, which I'm delighted with. I like a hat, as we know. So I'm very pleased. It will appear in lots of videos because I like it. Not just the hat, the fact that it's from my daughter as well, obviously. Oof. Oof. Still hot. Still hot, mate. Still hot. Bloody warm as well. It's that heating. I don't know whether to turn the radiator off or just to leave it because it'll get cold in January, February. Don't know yet. I don't know. But it's ridiculously hot. But how are we anyway? Good Christmas. Lost track of what day it is. No idea what day, where we're supposed to be. I know I'm working tomorrow. That's the only reason why I know what day it is. We've had 2 weekends. Christmas Day and Boxing Day felt like a weekend, followed by the actual weekend, which felt like a mini weekend because it flew by ridiculously quick, unfortunately. And I've barely been able to get out. I had a lie-in today. Got up, made myself a cup of tea and immediately fell asleep on the sofa because I was absolutely knackered. And then woke up and just stayed on the sofa with a blanket over my head listening to Yes Minister. I think it worked out all right. Just the family and dogs, not too bad. Sounds good to me, mate. Sounds good to me. I've had loads of phone calls off Jess. She went out on... See, I don't even know what night it was. Was it Saturday? Can't remember. Whichever night it was, she ended up getting a lift home from a mate. Which meant I didn't have to go out. I was delighted with that. Delighted. But she rang me loads. Lovely to see her on Christmas Day as well. Strange, got to see my ex, the ex-wife, and her fella who used to come into our pub. So again, it was strange, but you know, it's all right, isn't it? It's all right. And the ex-in-laws were lovely. You'll concentrate in a minute. You are scrolling as it's all right. Sorry, that way, isn't it? Scrolling to see if I fit in the middle. That's what it is. I should be right on the bears, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Have you found me yet? I've stopped looking, to be honest with you. I used to get Jeff's account and have a look on Jeff's account, see if I could see myself, but not a chance. You said about, is it 20? I don't know about 30 or 40 and still couldn't see myself. Unless Jeff doesn't want to see me. And YouTube knows that. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the algorithm says Jeff never watches the live streams, therefore he doesn't want to watch this one. Out of order. Bang out of order. And Tuesday coming up, which is in 2 days' time, Tuesday, is the first day where sunset is back at 4 o'clock or later. It's been before 4 o'clock for a while now. So every day it goes a little bit later. Every day's a little bit more daytime. It actually felt like it today. I went out at about 25 past 4 and I did me video today, the walk video, and it was still fairly light. Obviously it wasn't light because it was after sunset, but nice and dusky. Wasn't jet black like it has been recently. That felt later, much later than it has been, which is great. It needs to be a bit lighter. I need to be able to get out with the camera and start filming some more random stuff. Sam, how are you? Howdy to you too, in Texas. How's Thubby? How's he doing? Is he alright? Yeah, I was only around the front, but I'm kind of middled. That's the nicest thing anyone's said about me in years. You kind of middled, you. You kind of middled. Ish. Middled it just a little bit. I want to see you middle it just a little bit. I said, boom. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go down the front again. I went yesterday, didn't I? And the sun was too far. It was down the road rather than over the pier. It needs to be over the pier, otherwise it doesn't look too clever. Pity. The day before, was it Christmas night or Christmas Eve? Which day was it? The skies were amazing. And I wasn't out. Gusses. Absolutely gusses. We'll get there though. We will get there. He is good, trying to cope with being babysitter to his mum while trying not to tax his heart. It's not ideal. Oh, I can imagine. I'm sure you've got the skill set to be able to manage it though, Sam. You've got the S-kills to pay the B-ills, as the kids say. Yeah. I can imagine. A mere bagatelle to a lady of your calibre. Just keep telling yourself that. Try your best. That's all that anyone can ever ask of you, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Just try your best. I know it sounds a bit like school sports day, doesn't it? Where everyone gets a medal for participating. But it's not though, is it? You at least try your best. I've always said that to Jess. You don't need to have massive targets. Just as long as you do your very best. Whatever happens, happens. What more can you ask? Some people want more than the best, end up doing themselves mental damage trying to do it. Stupid. Stupid. This is ridiculously hot. This might be the menopause. There's not a huge amount of heat coming from that or that or that. Or that. Is it the... No, it's not the computer. It's ridiculous. Ali, 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 oh. Ali, 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 oh. Ali, 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 oh. To find your way through. You will indeed. You will. George Michael, man. Gotta have faith to faith to faith there. Murmur. Now as you, Ali Alio. Laces fully tightened. No running round. With your coat just buttoned at the top, hanging behind you like a cape. Yeah, we know that. We know. We know what happens. Shouting dinner, 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 then a Batman. Yeah, we know. We'll pin Sam for now. Drink, drink. And then we'll pin Shane as well. Click on the links. Follow these channels. Watch, comment, subscribe. All of it. All of us. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go, go, go. There's Shane's channel as well. I'll pin him soon. What have we got? Shane, you've got coffee. Oh my God, you got coffee. The coffee's adorable. Where are you? Where are you? iced coffee. I haven't had a coffee for a couple of weeks now, I don't think. Just been drinking pints and pints of tea. It's ridiculous. There's Vic's channel as well. He's doing very well at the moment. She was on a live yesterday, Vic. A quick but nice live. I am sure Jack has got bigger. He looked massive yesterday. I know he is massive anyway, like, but he looked huge with a capital Q. You know what I mean? Mahusive. Like, he's filled out. That's what it looks like. He's starting to get proper shoulders on him, like. Squirrel's been more skittish lately. You blame the return of the black vultures this week. They're not just carrion eaters. Are they not? I thought they were carrion eaters. So they hunt as well. Plus, I suppose if you're a small, timid animal looking up and seeing something the size of a vulture flying round, your arse would go anyway. They are bloody big things, aren't they, those vultures? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I get a little bit worried when I see massive birds as well. That was a pelican. I think I might have seen a pelican over in Cuba. One of the biggest things I've ever seen in my life. Went flying above us. I honestly thought it was a small plane about to crash, and it wasn't. Feckin' big pelican. Ugly, prehistoric looking bastard. It called me. And it was right. You've got 3 vultures in the US, only 2 in Texas. Turkey vultures are carrion only, following scent. I did not know that. I did not know that. It's mad that you've got any at all. Mind you, it isn't really mad, is it? Considering you've got loads of animals that they can live on. Black vultures are sight only, alright. They follow the turkey vultures around. Is that let the turkey vultures find and then they just swoop in there and get whatever they want? Symbiotic relationship. You find us food, we don't eat you. There you go. Sent me a pic of the vertical, just me head. Can't see it. Right, so it changes every time. Does this mean that wherever I start off from, that's what it's going to show? That's weird. It doesn't look like that on my screen. Very strange. Very strange. Mandy, how is the book reading going? Have you started another one? Shane, you've got turkey vultures in your family. I think everybody does at this time of the year, don't they? Is there any more of that turkey left? Shot will take newborn lambs and possibly calves. They travel in bigger groups and bully away turkey vultures. Absolutely. Is that message still a message? Which message? If it's a message, it's a message. But it is mad, isn't it? Seeing some of the things that these birds of prey can carry. I didn't realise. Some of the bigger eagles can take, again, lambs, calves, bloody big things off the side of mountains. You wouldn't have thought it, would you? Yeah, squirrels have a very, very good reason to be nervous. Very good reason. Although that might be more like a snack, wouldn't it? To a big bird of prey. I wonder. We've had this before, haven't we? Do squirrels taste like nuts? Another way, ducks taste quite fishy. Squirrels eat nuts all the time, don't they? The squirrels taste of nuts. Still on the start of book 6. Lovely jubilee. Watching on short. Yeah, it is still a message every 30 minutes or so. Not sure when it'll kick in, like, but it will be there. It will be coming up, it will be coming up, it will be coming up. It's there. Yeah, it's mad how big they are. It is. And you don't realise until you actually either see them in real life or when you see them on TV shows picking up an animal that you know the size of. Mad. I mean, we don't get anything like that, but we do get warned. If you've got a small dog, a little puppy, don't let it out into the back garden on its own. Because there are birds of prey here that will eat them. Even here. We haven't got eagles where we are. I think there is definitely in Scotland, isn't there? Don't know about Wales. Might be North Wales. We've got red kites. And loads of smaller birds of prey. Kestrels, peregrine falcons, things like that. But we have got a few that will pick up puppies. Also babies. Be careful with babies. We've been warned about that as well. Don't just throw a baby onto the grass and let it mooch around. Be there. Be around it. I suppose the claws or talons are what helps. They are definitely. Mandy will tell you all about that. She's got talons. Got a lot around you. Yeah, well, that's where we are, of course. There's not many around big cities, apart from peregrine falcons, which apparently are doing very well. But we do have red kites. I know North Wales has definitely got them, and Liverpool has. Because there's so much that they can eat. Just fly around the mountains, picking up what they want. Owls are fantastic. I do like owls. They've got a lot of personality about them, owls, haven't they? They always look like they're in a mood. I like that. I went down sharing a short of 3 eagles that he saw. Over 200 miles an hour, it's mad, isn't it? Look to where your owls at night and early morning. I've seen a few of them. There's a couple that live near us, very, very near us. You sort of see them overnight. You don't really hear them, just see them. Every now and then out the corner of your eye, one flies by. Same as bats. See some of them as well. I thought there was a bat earlier on, but it wasn't. It was still a bird. Even because it wasn't completely dark. There was still a bird. I got it on me video earlier, but not like I saw it. I just about collared it on the camera, but I actually saw it with my own 3 eyes. You have birds of prey, yeah. Only seen the smaller ones. A kestrel took either a thrush or a blackbird from your garden last year. Nature, man, nature. I've seen a kestrel in Formby railway station car park getting wired into a pigeon, and it just looked at me as if to say, "What, lad?" I actually caught a picture of that as well. Beautiful looking thing. Yes, the pellets, owl pellets, they can't digest on the ground. You can have very random stuff in there. Omnivores. There's a few like that, isn't there? Seagulls are a bit like that. Will literally eat anything, including rodents, which is horrific to watch. How am I feeling? I'm feeling warm. Warm and tender. Tired, but not knackered. I've had a walk today. Still haven't done the beach. I will have to do that on New Year's Day, definitely. I will have to. I'm looking forward to it. It's rough to see them eat and prey. They occasionally do that perched in your trees. But it's part of nature, I suppose, isn't it? As much as it's horrible, they have to survive as well. I know I saw David Attenborough at the end of all his shows, in the UK at least anyway. Every show lasts 50 minutes. And then you have a 10-minute making of at the end of it. So it lasts an hour. Whereas if they sell it anywhere else, like in the States or in Europe, where they have adverts in it, that 50 minutes becomes an hour with adverts. So we get the extra 10 minutes, which is really, really good. Really, really good. And you were talking about the making of things and having to put aside how you feel. when you're following animals around, especially if you followed like a pride of lions around for months and you've seen cubs being born and stuff like that, and the next thing you know, you see one of the cubs being ripped apart by another predator. But you can't jump in, you can't help. You have to just stay out the way of it. I can imagine that's really tough for them, but that's the job, innit? You know what I mean? And it's the circle of life. Chilly enough over there. Oh, man. It's not too bad. I thought it was good today. Episode 222. Anything special for it? Is that the next one? Is it 222? Bishop Desmond 222. I don't know. What's special? I'm special. Thank you very much, Mandy. No rain, which is a bonus, unless you are in East Anglia. Sussex especially, they're trying to build another couple of reservoirs because there's not enough water. It's the driest part of the UK. I'm not surprised. Up Alison, if you'd ask nicely. Always love the making of it. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. At the end of every single episode, there's always a 10-minute little breakdown of how they got the shots, where they went to, the difficulties that they had to overcome. I love watching that as much as the actual show. And the BBC do it better than anywhere else. They're just incredible. Everything looks like it should be on a massive screen, not just on your TV or your phone or something. Stunning with a capital, stun. Grew up watching that sort of thing on your public TV. But you might want to end up, all right, if you wanted to do that kind of photojournalism, yeah, you really got to go for it, haven't you? Didn't end up going that way. That's a shame, but yeah, you do what you want, don't you? That's the kind of job, I think, where you have to be 100 plus 1% into it, otherwise you're not going to make it work. Oh, this is episode 222. I should know, really, shouldn't I? Seeing as though I'm the dickhead who writes the titles and puts the numbers in and things like that. I was wondering if we get to 250, if I just stop numbering them and just start calling them something, not the number. Who cares what number it is? Or do we keep going until we get to 1,000? Who knows? I'm trying to think of anything special we can do for 222. I've got nothing. Apart from... No. We are not letting off a confetti cannon. Not happening. Not a chance. I've got to work tomorrow, thank you very much. At this very desk. Right here. Right now. Well, not now, right tomorrow. Although it's Monday, so it should be fairly quiet. I hope. But it might not be. Christmas will be quiet. Not every business has time off over Christmas though, do they? And they might want to jump on in between Christmas and New Year and start ringing every couple of seconds. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. I am on the phones tomorrow as well, which is a right ball ache. Absolutely. One day that cannon will be cannoned. Field. The lights behind me look like a paw print. They do, don't they? It's all little dots, but it does look paw printish. I like that. Fully understand letting significance of numbers kind of drift back. It does though, doesn't it? The first 100 were amazing. Now we're up to 222, and it's just numbered because the previous 221 were numbered. It does interfere with remembering what day it is or deadlines, time of the day. It does. This time of the year, the only way I remember what kind of day it is whether I'm working or not. I always work over Christmas. So I've got my little diary somewhere or a calendar somewhere with little dots in, off, kind of thing. Otherwise I wouldn't know. I don't even know what days. New Year's Day is Thursday, is it? So I'm off Thursday. In Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday. In Friday, off Saturday, Sunday. All confusing. match on Saturday as well, I think. The 4th. Is it? Oh, I don't know. So, yeah, it's Saturday, isn't it? Or is it? Ah, bastard, I haven't got a clue. Can't be, can it? I've had no clue what day it is this week. Absolutely. It's Christmas. The TV's up the wall, so you can't even use that. A lot of people use the TV as their guide, don't they? It's like, is the chase on? No, must be the weekend, etc. So you have to step away from work and you've not had a clue about the time, date or year. It's just as soon as you're taken out of it, whether it's that way or just for 2 weeks over Christmas, you lose complete track. It's mad. That's what you need to really work hard at remembering where you're supposed to be. Have a calendar on your phone going off as much as possible. Yeah, quite pleased when everyone else loses track of time. Unfortunately, I can't get away with that. Unfortunately. Where were you on Monday? I was off, wasn't I? No? Oh, shite. It's defo a Sunday. It's defo a Sunday. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, would I? But it is a Sunday. He's not getting shown yet. We are all finally on the same page of the calendar, yet nobody knows which page that is. You're looking for what meteor shower was due. You put 2026 as the date, because that's when the next meteor shower will be due, won't it? Are we looking at March? Is it March, Pleiades? Perhaps? I don't know. Sure, I don't know. I'm from Donegal. You are working tomorrow? Ali, it flew around telling you. It, absolutely. 4 days off, and yet blink and here it is. Christmas Eve was a long day for me. I think I'm only just getting over it now. Double checked yesterday whether or not it was time to visit the Bears Paws. It's always time to visit the Bears Paws. We should be open 7 days a week. Only if we were, I think I wouldn't be here anymore. Yeah, all them weeks from the 6th of November. It does, isn't it? Gets to Boxing Day, then it all stops. It builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up, and then just dang, that's it, it's gone. Like a guilty orgasm. There's one starting today. Peaks on the 4th or 6th. Oh, all right. What's it called? I did get 4 days off, Ali. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Saturday and Sunday. Didn't work for 4 days. But tomorrow, Tuesday, New Year's Eve, I am working. Off New Year's Day, back in Friday. I think one of those days might have to be a short day. Just to jump on, do a bit of housekeeping, tidy some stuff up, and then chill out, because otherwise my head will explode. I also need to book a day off at least in January. And while we're here, is it the 4th? Again, I've lost complete track of time and days and what have you. January, Saturday. Oh, Sunday's the 4th. Are we playing on a Sunday? Just check me little Ujima flip. 4th of January, 3 o'clock. That's a Sunday. Bastard. So maybe I will have to take the Monday off after that, just to get over the fact that I'll have been at the match all day long and streaming overnight. I've also then got me appointment on the 29th of January to get Johnny Depp Brad Pittified. We're off for 2 days, then back Saturday, off today, back tomorrow, off Wednesday, Thursday. All over the place. Like a wild woman's shite. Can't remember the name. Google it. Right. Meteor shower. Starts tonight. Quantandrids even. I can't even speak. I can't speak. Winter's best meteor shower begins tonight. How to see the quadrantids. Right, so it's going to be overnight on the January the 3rd and 4th. It's going to be the highlight of it. With 120 shooting stars per hour. So pretty much between now and 5th to 6th. Yeah, it runs from the 28th of December through to the 12th of January. But the peak is on the evening of January 3rd, 4th. The peak lasts just 6 hours. Make the most of that one if you can. At least it's the afternoon, yeah. You get home before midnight. Only just. It'll be a 3 o'clock kickoff as well, so it'll finish at 5. I'll probably be home by about 6:30. I'll have to do everything, all the prep, the day before. Make sure it's sorted. You take more notice to meteor showers when you were younger. Now, for the last decade, it was still reasonably possible to see some without too much light pollution. Where you are now, it's not possible. Yeah, it's ridiculous now, isn't it? I think Anthony Bourdain was complaining about that, wasn't he? Once you've seen the Milky Way, I think he said, you want to, what did he say, strangle uplighting wherever you see it, or something like that. Just ruining it for everybody. The night sky is supposed to look glorious, not some muddy kind of filth. You have some Christmas cracker jokes you can tell us. Let us have them, Ali Alio. Last decade you were in Michigan, that is. All right. 30 years ago. All those years ago. Watching on a short, vertical or portrait, you're missing out. You get the whole experience. There's loads going on in this, you know. On the horizontal. You know, there's a 4 and 6 involved. There is. As long as there's not a 6 and 7 involved, because I fucking hate stuff like that. Mean bastards. Uplit gardens look lovely, they do, but ruin nighttime wildlife behaviour. Lights in general mess around with wildlife. The less impact you can have, the better, but yeah. Seen that the beach over in wherever it is, with all the crabs. Can't remember the name. I should know the name of the island. With all the crabs that are supposed to be walking towards the sea. Don't walk towards the sea, where there should be moonlight bouncing off it. Keep walking the other way, across roads to go into the city because there's lights. Messes with them, man. Yeah. It messes with bird migration. It messes with migration. All the little animals thinking they're walking towards where they're supposed to walk towards, or flying. No good. Why did the reindeer take a ruler to bed with him? I don't know, Ali. Why did the reindeer take a ruler to bed with him? Should have kept the ones from the crackers. They had conversation starters too. Do we need a conversation starter on this stream? The horror of increasing glass buildings or just bigger windows. Bird strikes way up. Absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? To see how long he slept.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Very poor indeed, Ali Alio. Yeah, buildings, massive buildings, are just completely glass now, aren't they? Absolutely huge, with no way of birds trying to find out whether they can fly through them or not. The only way you find out whether you can or you can't is by going beak first right into one, and then sliding down all the way to the bottom. Poor buggers. They look lovely, but then have a look at New York. Have a look at some of the older, proper old school skyscrapers. The ones made out of brick, look like brick. The ones that look like they're carved from granite or something. They look beautiful. These abominations that are just steel and glass. Nah, not for me, Clive. Not for me. What the snowmen like to do on the weekends. Come on, Ali Ali out. There's a good guess from Mandy. I think it is right, that, isn't it? Chill out. Ah, there you go. Right, you're having a very poor indeed.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Two snowmen in a field. One turns to the other one and says, "Can you smell carrots?" That was shit as well. There are decals or coatings to limit the harm, but they have to be kept up with. Yeah, you've really, I've got to keep on top of them. Otherwise, as soon as they start to degrade, normally through UV lighting or just the weather, they're not going to be there. Bang, bird straight in again. Or take into account everything when it comes to building these buildings. Think about the people that have to work there, but think about the animals that have to be around them. Think about planes having to fly past. Fucking pilots getting blinded by lights bouncing off them and stuff like that. Just think. What you get from a pampered cow? She bought me a hat this year. I'm only joking, Jess, I'm only joking. At least she didn't say chillax, tank, fuck. Go on, Ali, what do you get from a pampered cow? Can't imagine you saying chillax, Mandy. It's not in your oeuvre, is it? Chillax. What was the building in London that melted cars? Was it the... Wasn't the Gherkin, was it? Was it the walkie-talkie? Spoilt milk? Oh, very poor. You're getting a very poor again.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Was it the walkie-talkie or is it the cheese grater? Whichever one it was bloody awful. For those who don't know this, there's a building in London that was melting cars on the streets because the sun was coming in on it and it was pointed downwards for some strange reason. And it was literally melting cars. And the final one is, which two letters of the alphabet do snowmen prefer? I don't know, Ali. Which two letters of the alphabet do snowmen prefer? You'd heard about that one. It's just fucking crazy. I'm not surprised. I see. Be funny if Ali comes back with FU. Who was it who did was it Milton Jones? Said he thought he found a snowman mass grave. Turns out it was just a field of carrots. Yes. It's not icy. Mandy got it icy. There you go. It was. Oh, icy. No, just icy. Oh.
Next.
Piggly ding. Next. Got it in one. Dink, thank, do. Oh, fucking window's getting open. This is just far too hot. Far too hot. Go on, if anyone else got one, let's hear it. Anti-joke Mandy. Punchline, I'll show you punchlines. Where is this heat coming from? Is it? It's not the radiator. Where is this heat coming from? The lights don't even kick out heat. They're not candescent bulbs, no incandescent bulbs. Candescent. The hell is candescent? They're not incandescent bulbs. It's a chip on board, and it's got a fan in the back of it, and it goes that way because there's a massive softbox in the front of it. It's definitely not the big light. Sure, I wouldn't know. Warm nights. It's not as cold. Recently, it's not been as cold. And you can tell just by the fact that I've not had to put the little heater on during the night. If I'm going to watch TV, couple of hours before falling asleep. Normally, I've had to put the little heater on just for half an hour to warm things up. Not had to recently, despite it being right in the middle of winter, which is not bad. I've not looked at the long range forecast. What have we got? Have we got anything decent? Oh, there's a few cold days coming up. Sunday for that game is going to be 2 degrees, 2 degrees when it kicks off. Oof. It's going to be freezing, man. It's going to be freezing. 6 degrees here as well. About 24 Celsius over in Texas. It's ridiculous, man. That's a proper winter's day, a summer's day for us. Winter's day, summer's day. Yeah, 6 where we are. Can't remember any from the crackers you had. They can't have been crackers though, can they? Steve, oh, good evening. Double Nelson, here's Double Nelson. Shep would be twitching if he was here. Jumping up and down on one leg. Hello to our Steve O. Helen, the Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field. And Ruby Roo, the single greatest tennis ball retrieval unit the world has ever seen. Soon be snow. Oh, I wouldn't mind a bit of snow. Just for a week. A week of snow. I'll be happy with that. Just as long as I don't go flying on my arse. Didn't you have thunder snow in Yorkshire? Thunder snow. Oh, I don't know. I had to ask our Lulu Ballatini if she could see it from the top of Mount Pendle. Might have been there. Yorkshire does tend to get a lot of snow. All the snow that's made over Lancashire falls on Yorkshire. Because at Pennines in middle, you see, Pennines causes snow. And it's all moving in their direction. They get it all. I remember coming back from Newcastle, I think the last time I was there. It snowed in Newcastle. The train on the way back, we got through Yorkshire. And it was horrific. Did we come through Leeds? I think we did. And then through Huddersfield, which was awful. Covered, lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And then through into Manchester, which was also absolutely snowed in. And I got off the train at Lime Street in Liverpool, and it was warm and completely dry. Got all the way up to my car in Formby. It was warm and dry. It's ridiculous. We're only that far away on the map. A lot of the southern and southwest have been warm, but a cold front is sweeping through today, tomorrow. Some places dropping 30 plus degrees over several hours. That's a big, big drop, that, isn't it? Hope we all got what we asked for off Santa. Almost. We got a point anyway. Have you got any Christmas cracker jokes? Oh yeah, there's a live cam near your pier. There's a chroma cam, isn't there? Has they seen it? Has they seen it? You've got none. Thank fuck. Looking at your forecast, you forecasted for 40-degree drop over 15 hours. 15-degree drop over 40 hours I can deal with. That's steep, man. Yeah, how are the lovely ladies, Steve-O? How are the lovely ladies? Just sending a filthy message to a mate. Hopefully beach view on the first. I will definitely join you in that one, Shane. Definitely. It's going to have to be done. It's going to have to be. I wanted to go possibly Christmas Day, but I thought it might be a little bit too wild. New Year's Day, I'm going to be out there. Just because the thing that you do on the very first day, you're supposed to do for the rest of the year, aren't you? So being out and about will be good. There's several in Cromer. The Peregrine is back, so the stream from the church is up again. Ooh, go on. I do like a bit of that. I love peregrine falcons. They're such pretty, pretty birds. All good in the hood, blood. Yeah, you were looking at the one from the surf school place. It does look quite wild. The ones that I've seen from there, which is the opposite of what it's like by us. Because the sea goes out about 6.3 billion miles from Southport and Ainsdale. Although it comes in a bit further, doesn't it, at Ainsdale at least. I've been trying to look for when the high tide is. Try and get to the high tide at Ainsdale again. And this time, throw the camera into the water and see what comes out. I don't think much will though, because it's, even though the tide comes in, it's about that deep until you get further out, at which point it drops off a bit. It's very shallow. Massive beach, but very shallow. I have missed that though. Just that openness. The open skies. The 40-degree drop is only about 24 degrees Celsius. Sam, that's still 24 degrees Celsius drop. That's huge. That is huge. Try to give me a long range weather forecast. As in, from the east coast to the west coast. Very long range. We'll see, we'll see. I'll definitely be out at Ainsdale Beach. New Year's Day, seeing as though I don't drink anymore. I won't be waking up with a hangover or anything, so I'll just be, I never used to get hangovers anyway, so that's a moot point, but I won't be waking up unable to drive, will I? I'll have a wander down, have a walk on the beach. Water only goes out about 100 yards here on the sandy beaches and about 30 yards on shingle. All the shingle beaches. Yeah. You've got actual sea. Ours goes all the way into the Irish Sea. And then people think they can walk across it and then get caught all the time. Permanently picking people up. I thought it'd be alright. What would you think would be alright? The sea never comes in. Well, obviously it does, otherwise the beach would be fucking wet. Half-wits. Shane, do you kayak in the sea or just the rivers? And would you need a different kayak? Would it be a different type of vessel that you'd need? Just rivers? Really? There you go. Bit more chilled, bit more relaxed. Not having to pick jellyfish out the crack of your arse and things like that. Oh, hang on, some mod action. Or maybe not, Oh well. It will go on the sea. It's never something I've done. I suppose probably on a river I wouldn't mind doing it. On the sea I think it'll be a little bit too, even with the relatively calm seas, I think it'll just be a little bit too much for me. The Isle up and down. Nice chilled river. Unless it's something like the, I don't know, the Trent or something, which is pretty hefty, isn't it? Or the Avon. Near tide to contend with. Near tide, bastard. Got to get a cam for the kayak this year. Definitely worth doing. Get a cam, get it on the YouTube channel. Be brilliant. I wouldn't mind doing the old narrowboating. Love to do that. Leeds, Liverpool. Seeing as though quite a bit of it goes just down the road from here. And then it goes into the Titanic Hotel. The little bit of a dock alongside there. And then across, just round the corner from the football stadium. The Hill Dickinson. Be great going there. I don't think you can get round from there to the stadium, even though there is a little place where you should be able to park your boat. That'd be boss. Turn up to a game like that on a narrowboat. Maybe one day. But there's a marina in Scaysbrick, which is about a mile and a half from here. It's maybe 2 miles. Which is lovely. It looks amazing. During the summer, I'll go down there, I think, with a camera. Our mate used to come in the pub, lives right by there. Used to be a sign writer for pubs. He now just does boats by the look of it. Very talented man. That'd be boss. Wonder if I see him, I'll go and ask if I can film him doing some of that painting, if he's all right with that. Happy with the result yesterday. My take on it is win all your home games. Try and win as many away games as possible. But if you can't win them, do not lose them. A point is better than out. And you never know with Burnley, that kind of team, aren't they, where they can batter anybody. They probably won't, but they can. Film it in horizontal. If you go live, it'll be on both feeds. You'll have a video afterwards too. I'm going to have to look into that one, Mandy, whether or not you can set it up to go that way. You might have to do it in advance. Let me try that this week. I don't know how you do it. You can think you can click a thing beforehand. I don't know, let me try that one. We'll practice that this week. You can have a little look on your mobile phone and see if it works, Mandy. You might have to set it up beforehand on the actual laptop stroke PC. But we'll have a look. Ali, be right back. No worries, girl. Horizontal's definitely the way to go. Anything like that. If you can live stream, if you are going to live stream something like that, horizontal is definitely a way to go, because also afterwards you can just stick it up and have it as a video. But you can, if need be, you can go in and edit bits. You can add music over the top if you wanted to. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Gives you loads of options. And as much as it looks good on portrait watching live streams, if you can put it horizontal and then put it on a big TV, it looks absolutely incredible. Yeah, man, you can just stick it up and have it as it is, which works really well. I do that with the or have done that with the sunset streams, haven't I? Don't need to touch it at all. It just goes up and it's a brilliant video to be done. But you can go in afterwards and mess around with it if need be, or download it and then edit it yourself. It's really handy. You know, yeah, I know what you meant, man. It's so much more handy, isn't it, than trying to do it the other way around. And if done right, in the same way that this particular stream's done, if you do it correctly, you can make sure that what you want to concentrate on, what you're focusing on, is in the middle. And then you can just turn it into a short or a Instagram reel or a TikTok or something afterwards as well. You can cut it all up. There's loads of options. I always think start off with a horizontal one. Genuinely with stuff like that as well. Unless you've tried it up on a massive TV. Oh, you've not seen anything like it. Desert Falls, the video that we've done at the Desert Falls, looks incredible on a massive TV. Bloody beautiful, bloody beautiful. So if you've got a 60-incher or something like that, Oh, man. You've only watched a couple of minutes of Sam's long vid. You watch the rest tomorrow. Yep. I have also. I have watched the playlist, as has Jeff. There's a couple of other channels will also have to watch the playlists. You know what I'm saying? Just every couple of days, in we go. That's what it's all about, innit? It's all about. Yeah, do you know what I'm looking forward to this year? I definitely want to get out more. I've got the cameras. It's the ideas I need and the actual ability to go places. So it'll be very nice. Very nice. If Pip comes in again and I've got the cash, a little bit of extra cash. North Wales, Conwy, we're definitely doing that some point soon, Mandy. Needs to be done. Me next to the smallest house. Shy now, mate. A chwache. Ali's back. Back again. I appreciate every minute anyone is able to spare. We can do that. We can do that. Have a chwache. Have a chwache. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. I could definitely drink that right now. Right, and we'll pin Shane as well now. For those who missed out earlier, there's Shane's channel. It will be kayaking during the next year, during the warmer weathers. Click, follow, watch, like, comment, subscribe. All the YouTube stuff. Do it. Do it now. Do you have a wipe, Ali? Do you have a wipe? Yeah, but for Sam's channel, anyone who wants to watch any of these vids, just stick them on. And if you don't want to watch them, just stick them on anyway and go make yourself a cup of tea and come back. Watch hours, baby. Watch hours. Just found out there's a Paleolithic cave near there. Looks like it's close to the public though, near St. Asaph. That's just down the road from you. It's close to the public. How about YouTubers? Do you know who I am? And also a fella here doesn't know who he is. I was going to try and get some time with the in-laws' dogs captured. It just wasn't working out. You've not been there for several days. The option's always there though, Sam, isn't it? The option is there as and when. It's just finding your little times. Once you get them, stick them up. No worries, Shane. No worries, mate. 2026. Get as many views as possible. Get as many of our community monetised as possible as well. There's an audience out there for absolutely everybody. Look at me. I mean, look at me. Please, please look at me. Oof. Still hot. Any baking updates, Helen? Any baking updates? No. No. I suppose it's this time of year though, isn't it, where there's so much food around that you have to eat it anyway before it goes manky, before you start making anything else afterwards. Oh. If you like it, great, but throw in the cat, dog TV or the squirrels playlist on a device. Let it play to an empty room. It's worth watching anyway, because it's fantastic stuff. Like I said the other day, it's just been, because it's Christmas and there's been just stuff constantly, permanently getting thrown at you. Noise, lights, all this stuff. Just to be able to put on a video where it's quiet and it's nature and it's chill. It's so good, man. So good. I needed it. Sam, how many more subs do you need? Where are you up to now? Trying to be good, Steve. I know it's hard, mate, isn't it? This time of year. Everywhere you go, people are throwing things at you. I'm sure you stop looking at it when nobody went in hospital. That's fair enough. Norm! Jeff has been watching Cheers by the look of it. Not very festive, that is it, Jeff? Although maybe it is. Hi, Mr. Peterson. Jack Frost nipping at your nose? Yeah, not to get Joe Beer nipping at my liver. Yep. Perfect. The live streaming really helps, by the way, Sam, when it comes to doing watch hours. A huge amount of watch hours from live streaming. Especially when there's adorable animals involved. You've got your squirrels. Vic's got the adorable dogs. I just had my fucking face. It's not fair, is it? It's not fair. Although it's supposed, yeah, could I hire a Myron just for a week? Have me wandering around with a sausage dog for a week and see what happens. Maybe not. They look quite excitable, don't they, sausage dogs? As though every day is an adventure. Everyone I've seen just it looks like they're buzzing constantly. The head's always going. Like, what's going on here? What can I get up to? I've got to make sure this year as well. I've said it for the last couple of years. Got to do the lawnmower museum. Have to do that this year coming up. Have to. And also Botanic Gardens, Hesketh Park as well. Write it down in a Sharpie in the diary. Make sure that it's there. That's the day I'm going. It's only down the road from me. It's stupid, isn't it? Not like I'm trying to drive to John O'Groats or Land's End or something. Casper, how are you doing? Can you film in the Lawnmower Museum? Now, that's the thing, isn't it? Are you allowed to film there? Do you have to sneakily film there? Can you just walk in with a massive camera? Watch hours works out at 7 hours a day if you don't mind taking a full year to get monetised. But that's not bad when you think of it that way. And then the more subs you get, it grows exponentially. So eventually, and if you're doing live streams as well, like an hour's live stream, trying to think how much that used to be before I started doing 3 hours. If you can do it where you also get the shorts lives at the same time, you can pick up loads of hours. We'll talk you through it though. We'll talk you through it as we get closer. Is it cold and sunny these days in the UK as it is here in Denmark? It's not overly cold, I don't think. It's been fairly sunny for some days. We've had a lot of cloud as well though. 2 days ago, very, very sunny. Not a single cloud in the sky. Today, lots of cloud. Lots of cloud. But I don't mind it. Your eligibility to start your earning journey is half complete. You've satisfied part 1 with 3 uploads in the last 90 days. Rather than fulfilling the 500 subscribers, you've only got 29 so far. 50 and you can start live streaming from your phone. That's when things ramp up. Ask Vic about that. Guess what temperature it was this morning at 10 o'clock in the blessed AM? 4 degrees, 4. Either 8 valid public watch hours in the last 365 days or 3.8 thousand valid public short views. That's not too bad. The short views, you can get quite a lot of them, but you need to start getting them out fairly quickly. Do quite a lot in a row and all of a sudden they start going through the roof. -2, what do you reckon? -2? I reckon it's going to be warm over there. 21 needed. Mention it in Vix, yeah. See if she'll pin the channel for you. Should do. She's alright for that, Vic, isn't she? So, and she gets loads of views on her lives, so you should be alright. Minus 7.8. The window was frosted over. Made the sunlight look amazing inside your living room. That's fucking heavy, that, man. That's a proper winter. We don't normally get anything like that over here. That's a cold winter for us. It's the first level of demonetisation. You need more subs to go live from the phone, which you prefer to the kind of sad setup in the home office. What are you trying to say, Sam? The sad setup in the home office, Sam. What are you trying to say, Sam? Remembering that I'm sat in my home office right now doing this, Sam. Just saying, Sam. Evil. Evil. Now, it is brilliant because you can get out with your phone, it's boss. I do it all the time. Do it after football. Do it before football sometimes. So handy. And if you've got animals in the backyard, we did it with the Dennis bird cams the year before last. Just going out and got a bird feeder, throw a bit of seed on there, set the camera up and listen to what's going on. It's brilliant. Maybe it's cold outside. It is Baltic. It is literally Baltic, to be honest with you, Ali. So the quality of the camera you've got in the home office. Nah, but you'll be alright with your phone outside. Once you get your 50 subs, you'll be fine. We'll get you them, ASAP Rocky. You don't want to be the one on the camera anyway. You don't need to be. I know exactly, just like Vic, you don't need to be, but you've got no problems being on camera, trust me. Trust me. But if you don't need to be, you don't want to be, you've got loads of animals, get out there and just show them. The same as going for a walk. If you live somewhere that's got nice architecture, something that's got something interesting going on, that's all you need to do. Go out with your camera, live stream it. If you live near a canal, like I said, by us, if you live somewhere where there's mountains, just show people. Loads of people are interested. Lovely with some sun this time of year. I bet you. Doesn't matter if it's cold. If it's cold and dry, you can put extra layers on, get out there, enjoy it. If, on the other hand, it's cold, wet, windy, stay in the house. We will be watching. Definitely. That's the good thing about the community. We all support each other. And you'd be surprised just how many people are sick and tired of being bombarded with information all the time. Who just want to put something on, stick it on the telly, feet up, have a cup of tea and just let nature appear on your screen. It's brilliant. And then if you have a chat in the chat underneath, even better. Yeah, if the squirrels don't even need to speak, just use the chat underneath. Have the sound of nature. People love it. I know through doing the sunset streams, people just tend to, if people are passing by and see the sunset dropping over the pier, they just stop, even if it's 10 minutes, half an hour or so, transfixed by it. Then have a look at the chat and where are you from, all that kind of stuff. They love it. Anyone heard from Hadwig since? I haven't, to be honest with you. I know she was getting busy for winter, wasn't she, last time I saw her? Hopefully she's alright. I'll have to send her a message. This morning's temperature warranted a light jacket over the fleece jacket. There is no wind. That you don't mind now. I've noticed that here a few times. People have moaned about it being absolutely freezing. And yet as soon as you get out of the wind, you know, the lee side of a house or something, it's not actually cold. It's the wind. The wind coming in off the sea just takes every little bit of heat out of you. If it's dry and there's no wind, it's all right. Hopefully there'll be no wind for the next few days as well. I need to get the drone back up. Start doing some more of those little flips around the house. Look lovely. They look lovely. I might even buy another drone at some point in the new year. There's a chance. There's a chance. Something a little bit bigger and heavier. Something I can fly without getting blown away. Last Football Ninja, you weren't even listening to me. You weren't. You were just chatting. Which doesn't bother me in the slightest. I was talking away anyway. You were chatting. I got the watch hours. What more can you ask for? Like some kind of tripod or even a gimbal. I'm not sure you can justify the expense. It's worth keeping an eye out on, I don't know what you've got over there, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Amazon Marketplace, just for a cheap tripod. They're not really overly expensive. You can get one second hand. They're all right. Just something to keep your camera or your phone still. They're easy to pick up, cheap enough, and make a huge difference. Super Dan, how you doing, bud? Bigger and heavier. Laz, how you doing, mate? If you want me that badly. Get the one with goggles. It's a one-handed controller. Filt. Yeah, you can get the, is it DJI Neo 2? I think that works with the one-handed controller, which should be grand. Should be grand. I could do that one-handed. I could definitely do that. Yeah, are you Sparkles as well? How are you doing? You alright? Dying with the flu. Sadly back in work tomorrow after 9 days off. And you're moaning after having 9 days off, you jammy sod. I was working on Christmas Eve. Off Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Saturday, Sunday. Back in tomorrow. Working New Year's Eve. Off New Year's Day. Back in on Friday. No bloody time off at all. Still, on the plus side, other people manage to get time off instead, so I don't mind that. I had one back in college when he took photography class. Definitely a good help. I've got 3 of the buggers. 3 tripods. A mini tripod. What else have I got? Oh, a gimbal as well. But for a phone, not for a camera. It's got too much stuff, but I can't help myself. DJI do some fantastic stuff. Yeah, hopefully you're feeling better soon, Dan. Loads of liquids, plenty of liquids. Piss yourself healthy. I stand by this. Piss yourself healthy. The missus isn't giving you much sympathy. They never do they? Women never give you any sympathy. You waiting for me to get those digital glasses? No hands. Filth, Mandy. The Meta Ray-Bans Mark II are out now, so the Mark 1s have coming down in price. You can pick them up now for about 150 quid. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Might be. I never know. There might be a chance. Might be a chance. Just got your 4th boom arm. That's like a Spider-Man villain. Yeah, boss, aren't they? I've got nothing like that apart from an electric suction mount. No, Frankie, no. Electronic suction mount with a magic arm, so I can just stick it onto the wall and it automatically limpets itself to the wall or the window of a car and stuff like that. Really, really good. Expensive, obviously, but, you know, tech. I love buying tech. Christine, you forgot today was today. Charlie Bravo 04. Charlie Bravo 04. Welcome to the party. She doesn't even talk like that. I've got no idea how she talks, to be honest with you. Spider-Man villain works brilliant, though. I like that. We need more villains' lairs. Everyone should have a villain's lair, shouldn't they? Mine looks like an igloo brothel. So I've been led to believe. Next, it's the second camera. Be careful, it's a very, very slippery slope. Very slippery slope. When you end up with a camera and lens that costs more than your car. That kind of thing, you know what I mean? Not good, is it? Fucking cameras everywhere. The difference is unbelievable, though. Definitely. Did you have a good Christine Christmas? Grealish missed our game due to a very Merry Christmas on the booze. It's being said that he had a virus. I don't know, did the virus come first? Not good though, is it? I thought he was out of that mindset now. David Moyes is not the person to be doing that with. Moyes is the one that stood toe-to-toe with Duncan Ferguson, so he's not going to be someone who backs down, is he? Wasn't me, mate. It was someone else who looked like me. Fuck off, Jack. He shouldn't be doing that. Maybe he's just missing Njai too much. The skilly man. And Dewsbury Hall. What a player, what a player. Oh, still hot, still hot. Yeah, we're surprised that we got a point, to be honest with you. Njai, Branthwaite, Dewsbury Hall, Grealish, all missing. How do we do that? Podcast where Moyes talks about Rooney being a little shit back in the day, walking to training, he was shooting fireworks at another player. Yeah, he was just a fat lad from Crocky, as we used to sing it to him. Who else was involved? There was someone else who was at the club at the time who was also a lunatic. You don't need that. Don't need that at all. Yeah, he needed to grow up, and he just about has now, hasn't he? Had a lovely Christmas. Oh, lovely stuff, Christine. You had a good Christmas as well, Dan. Good stuff, man. Oh, there you go. You've just levelled up as well.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Going up the levels. Which we like to see. We love to see it. Also like to see City winning games as well, because it annoys the life out of Liverpool fans. Which means it's great with me. Under the Cosh, good podcast to listen to. There's an episode with Super Kev, which I'd like. Oh, I've met him. What a lovely, lovely man he was. He was having a pint over the road in the Winslow from the Gladys, from the Goodison Park. Just wandered over. No minders, nothing. Not running away. I need to get to my car. No. Straight over into the pub. Signed autographs. Took photos. Every single person. Got a little bit of time with him. Absolutely loved it. Loved it, man. Advanced Happy New Year. Oh, Laz, again. Another one.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Good stuff, man. We're on a hat-trick. We are on a hat-trick. You're just giving up on half a mug of cold tea. Right, well, Christine, I have just the thing that you need. No, Frankie, no. My daughter bought me, for Christmas, a USB mug warmer. You plug it into the USB of your computer, laptop, charger, whatever, and it keeps your tea warm. It heats up. Just a little thing, a little coaster that you put your mug on, and it keeps it warm. Absolutely superb. Superb. I will be live on Wednesday. Definitely live on Wednesday, sod it. I'm not going to do anything else, am I? I'm not going out on the ale or anything, so may as well just spend time on here acting the maggot. It's what I do best. Talk about Rooney bullying centre halves at the age of 16. He was unbelievable. When Rooney come through, we'd heard it loads of times in the past. Michael Branch, Danny Cadamarteri, Francis Jeffers, all these players are going to come through. It's going to be the best thing ever. Jeffers did all right, but this lad's coming through. This Rooney, here we go again. But then hearing people talk about him, it's like, this lad really does sound like he's different. And he scored that. Took a free kick against Spurs in the Youth Cup. Hit the wall, came back out to him and hit it first time, top corner from about 6 miles out. This lad is different. And he's built like a man. Yeah, and of course then United got all the benefit of it. We got a few quid, kept the club going, but they got however many years out of him. Gutted. Potatoes are always a thing. Potatoes have never gone away. Happy fucking potato is definitely still a thing. For those who don't know, well, we've got. I've got loads of potatoes. In fact, you know what? This is one bag of knitted potatoes, courtesy of Mandy. This house is full of knitted potatoes. It's glorious. Potatoes are definitely a thing. Are we waiting for Lulu Bellatini? Oh, we'll give her 5 minutes if she's not here. She's not here. You've messaged her. Could be spark out on the sofa. She could be. Rarefied air as well, isn't it? 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. A USB tea warmer, definitely. Do you know what? I'll get a picture of it and show you. It's well worth it. Well worth getting hold of. Knitted potatoes. Yes, Christine, knitted potatoes. We have loads of knitted potatoes. As well as beer mats. What else? Where else have we got? I've got my bottle openers. There's bottle openers somewhere. There you go. Cover your eyes, cover your eyes. We have stuff. There is stuff. So if you want stuff, let us know. You thought the potato was a hand clapping. What? Are they real spuds? They're really knitted. And you're definitely not knitting hats for them. Yeah, it's definitely potato. I have got boxes, bags full of Mandy original potatoes, which are glorious. Including bigger ones. Got the little ones there, big ones. This is even a big one. This is like an average medium one. There's even bigger ones than them. They are ninja potatoes, knitted ninja potatoes. Right? Yes or no? Trying to explain it to people. Ninja knitted potatoes. Now the phrase points make potatoes finally makes sense. I know the idea was to give people potatoes if they got loads of points, but it's gone way beyond that now. But if people want potatoes or beer mats or bottle openers, just let me know and I will send them over to you. I can do that. Merch, there is merch. There's also t-shirts and mugs and all kinds of stuff. There's a full merch shop. Yeah. Oh, when I had to fill out a customs form. I've sent them through into the UK and there's no problem at all. It just gets sent. As soon as I had to send something out to Ireland, which is not in the EU, it's not in the UK rather, the woman said, okay, can you tell me what it is you're sending? It's a small stuffed toy. Okay, what kind of small stuffed toy? It's a knitted ninja potato. She looked at me like I was fucking stupid. So yeah, bottle openers, beer mats. Yeah. If you want one, let me know. Give us an address where I can send stuff to and I'll send some stuff over to you. They are really cute as well and they're really well made. Mandy's an artist when it comes to the knit. Keep your King Eddies, I'll have a Mandy original. I can send you one out, not a problem at all, mate. Where's the big hairy one? It's around here somewhere. I've put it somewhere out the way. That's normally stuck in here. Oh, hang on, no. Right, its eyes have come off. That's the reason why it's not. There you go. Its little eye band is here somewhere. Where did I put it? I was moving stuff the other day. I haven't put it back on. There you go. No, it isn't. Yeah, that's a massive one. Its eyes are here. I'll find that later. But there's loads of them. Loads of them. Potatoes are not on the store, they're not. Potatoes have to be sent directly from me, as do bottle openers and beer mats. Mandy, you saw Steve's hairy one the other day. How much for a woolly spud? Lads, to you, nothing, mate. If you want to send me your address, give us a DM on Insta and I'll send you some stuff out, mate. Who knows what your customs folks are doing these days? Took forever, that package. It took a month for a package to get to Vic. Again, they asked what was in that as well. Trying to explain to them, it's foodstuffs, bottle openers and beer mats. The girl looked at me like, are you fucking mental? So it's UK chocolate, UK fucking OXO cubes, and then some merch. Yeah, but you do look at you a bit odd. Yeah, lads, send us your address, mate, I'll get some stuff in the post to you. Someday you'll ask for a potato and beer mats, maybe next administration. Just let us know. Oh, no, you're right. Just, Sam, let us know and I'll send something to you. Don't worry about that. It takes however long it takes to get there. Don't worry about that in the slightest. This is about sharing community, isn't it? The potatoes are boss, by the way. They really are. A bit weird at times, though, when you're not expecting them. If it's dark and all of a sudden the light catches, you sort of the eyes get caught, and then you can't quite make out what it is until you remember, oh yeah, it's a knitted ninja potato. Don't say that, sparkles will kill you. Why have you got a hairy potato? Because all the cool kids have got hairy potatoes. Hairy ninja potatoes as well. Might suspect it's contraband. If I can get stock cubes through to Las Vegas, I think we're alright, to be honest with you. Check both our names, backgrounds and social media out. They'll just watch it and go, ah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll put a potato in for sparkles. You can have your own potatoes. There's loads of them, and there's bags full of them everywhere. They are boss. She's a talented, talented lady, is our Mandy. A top knittist. Yeah, we're talking knittings, aren't we, at the moment? We're talking knittings. Top knitter. But it's funny how all that started, isn't it? The potato started off on the Ring Dinkers Instagram community. I started getting called Nick the Ninja or Ninja Nick because I'd turn up, quickly look at something and disappear again. And then 2 and 2 was put together and ended up with being 5, which is knitted ninja potatoes. Everything you used to say on social media is now literally classed as, you won't even type that word out. It's not a filth word, is it? Filth. But one of the turtles. Are we doing a swap sheet? Is this like a multicoloured, what was it called? Multicoloured swap shop. Yeah, Ninja Nick. Mandy hasn't knitted for ages, not even a head. That makes sense to me. Christine, you've sent for some sparkly wool for a triangular scarf. If you can find them, if you can find one, yeah, defo. A triangular scarf. Would that be called a traff? We've got loads of knittists, haven't we? Loads of knittists. Do you find it calming when you knit? Does everyone find it calming, or do some people find it like aggressive? The original green one, OG green turtle. Oh, a triangular scarf is a shawl, is it? I don't know any of this stuff. I'm not technical when it comes to knitting. I own one knitted jumper. I only bought that because there's a fucking crocodile on the front of it. Such a label queen. Such a label queen. And that was what I was looking for last week to wear at the match when it was cold. And that's what brought the upper shelf of my wardrobe down and brought the entire wardrobe to smithereens, which is now fixed. Ali, you can't knit at all. I know you can't even do your shoelaces, never mind knitting. Soft arse. It's not Carmen knitting 60 Ninja potatoes. Is that all there is? 60? It feels like there's a lot more than 60, to be honest with you, Mandy. There's got to be 60 in that bag alone. Not having that. Oh, hang on, where are we? Oh, there we go. Would you like to see a knitted hairy Ninja potato in the wild? Actually in the wild. There you go. That's a knitted Ninja potato on a Norwich scarf in Norfolk. How fantastic is that? Don't you love them? The boss, man. Cheers, Steve-O. Is it Jeff o'clock? It is Jeff o'clock. Right, we'll just chat that in a sec. It's calm unless you read the pattern wrong and it ends up being thrown at the wall, which in itself is an escape, isn't it? 60 small ones. What do you call me? Needle in, wool round, pull it through, lift off. That sounds like it's being simplified too much. National Security Presidential Memorandum. NSPM 7 identified anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism and anti-Christianity as common threads, animating violent conduct. Well, anti-Christianity, Americanism is anti-Christianity. Capitalism is anti-Christianity. For, you know, it's easier for a rich man to go through the eye of a needle than it is to go into the kingdom of heaven, etc., etc., etc. These fuckwits who write these things don't even read the Bible, otherwise they'd know. You can't have all that together. Jeff is due in. It has gone wild, hasn't it? Okay then. Well, it is Sunday. See what Jeff's been up to. Making dodgy Christmas sweaters look good. It's the cheekbones, that's what it is. Link's Hades gift set, sorted. What does that smell like? Horrific, I guess. Crimbo dinner, roast yak. Soz Louise. That doesn't look like a yak on the left. Hoo-yah! Roast yak. Slightly altered those Ninja potatoes could easily be sold at a high price, like those Merkin thongs the Kardashians. They sell Merkin thongs. They must be making loads of money. Don't know where he's been. You got the Ken Dodd Ninja spud, it is, isn't it? How tickled I am. How hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, hang on. Lass sent me his address. Sort this out. Hang on, just put my address on here now. There we go. Multicoloured swap shop live. Merry Jeffmas. Ooh, any of those three. Oh, Mandy, you're enjoying those three this week, are you? Sometimes it's only 1 and 3, isn't it? Sometimes it's 2 and 3. Sometimes it's 1 and 2. Very rarely do we get all three. So, don't read it out. Yep, sort it out. Don't worry about that. Sort it like a Manchester postman. It's very Merry Jeffmas. He was in the Jeffmas kind of mood. Jeff was almost sorted out last night as well, rather than today. Thankfully. I think I need to get him to sort these things out earlier. Yeah, my gifts come with a laminated certificate as well. They do. They do indeed. Although Vix didn't. Oh. Ah, well. Next time I send something over, I'll send a laminated certificate as well. Where is the Pendle Princess? Could be knackered. Could be oxygen deprived as well. 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. I could almost see her the other day. That's how clear it was. And the sun was coming down. It was on, you could see the Lake District, the mountains there. You could see the fells, the Forest of Bowland, just about to see Mount Pendle as well, despite the fact that it was 38,000 feet in the air. Better shelve the pipe bomb. Pipe bomb, you're a pipe bomb. Yeah, laminated certificates as well. They look quite good. I think so anyway. Are they still a thing? Where did I put them? They're Canva, aren't they? They're in Canva. I'll sort them out. I can sort them out, mate. Sort them out. Plus, with it going through internal mail, UK only, it's not an issue. Have to try and explain things to people as it's going abroad. Although I quite like that. The look on the woman's face in the post office. Here's this dickhead again. Where's this going to? What are you sending this time? More potatoes, really? More potatoes, yeah. I looked into the calendars as well. A bit more difficult to do. But I will try and get them sorted. They won't be in time for the beginning of January, but who knows? Either that or just give Jeff his own Instagram channel. There you go. And he can perv over him all the time. Filth. Absolute filth. Christine, if you speak to Louise, make sure she's alright. Send her our best. That's a good cup of tea, that. Yeah, it's surprising just how close the Forest of Bowland is to where we are. I always thought it was genuinely like hundreds of miles away. It's not. You can literally see it there. Massive as well. I should take an extra spud to the post office as a demo of what it is. Yeah, and just get me spuds out. Throw my hand in my pocket and whip me spuds out. Hey, girl, have a look at that. Get arrested. What are you doing? I just whip me spuds out in the post office. She went, fucking mental. I could do. Carry one with me. I'm sending that. What's that? It's a knitted ninja potato. Are you alright, love? Are you alright? How are you? How are you in yourself? Shall we order you a taxi? Which home do you live in? Only live round the corner. He thinks he lives round the corner, the poor sod. Yeah. Do you think I'm mental anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If you like them, I can give them one. Imagine that. Handing one over to the post office and just seeing it behind the counter every time you walk in. People asking, what's that? What it is one of our regulars has got a live stream if you'd like to go and watch him. I get an extra 3 people watching me for about 20 minutes. Yeah. Well said. Oh, sorry. That's not even his voice. That's nobody's voice. Nobody's voice but mine. Yeah, but filth that. Filth, Ali. Filth. Utter filth. I'm not sure her husband would be happy with me giving her one over the post office counter, to be honest with you. He'll duff me up. What are you doing? Well, it is fucking Christmas, lads, you know what I mean? She said, here it is, stick it in the slot. And then one thing led to another. You meant the potatoes. Oh, right. Filth. Utter filth. Ali Bennett. Utter filth. Stick it to me QR code. Painful. I need to sort something out with the QR code as well. Some kind of merch with the QR. Stickers at least. Definitely need to do some stickers. Of course you did, Malcolm. Yeah, I was trying to think, what can I do with the QR code? I've got some other stuff that I want to do, possibly merch-wise. The BBC PMA logo. I think it looks quite good. I might do some of that. That'd work quite well on a mug, I think. Just read today that this year has been the sunniest UK year on record. Yep. You've also had the sunniest year. 1,622 hours for the UK, and we still have a couple of days left. Which is ridiculous. It has been really sunny. Which I know people in Spain and places like that are laughing at us, but look at where we are, man. The tiny turtle is waiting for his van ride. Happy days, man. Love stuff like this. Yeah, so anyone else who wants a potato or a beer mat or a bottle opener, and you can get your address to me somewhere, just let me know. I will sort one out for you. Rained a lot lately. Do you know what? I don't know what it's like where you are, but the northwest, it rains an absolute fuck ton all the time. It's not been that bad recently. We've had a few rainy days, but not as many as you'd expect for this time of year. We've had quite a lot of nice dry nights. I can't remember the last time it really rained when I was out on a walk, which is odd. No snow either. Been dry for nearly 2 weeks. I was just saying earlier on, Steve, out there's Sussex, I think it is, but they're trying to build a couple more reservoirs nearby. At least one of them underwater, because East Anglia being like the driest place in the UK. It's yeah, not as bueno, is it? Very dry. Because most of the Pennines soaks up a fair bit. That's why Manchester's always full of rain, is because the Pennines creates the rain, and it rains on either Manchester or bloody Huddersfield or something. Either side. We do get quite a lot of it. I haven't had that much rain either over in the Emerald Isle, where it rains indoors, you know, that kind of place. 1945 hours there, which is about 200 hours above the yearly average. It's climate change, isn't it? Everything's changing. At some point, our winters are going to be ridiculously sunny. And then we'll have piss wet summers, and autumns will be full of snow and things like that. Which is not good, really, is it? Likes to rain if you leave the house. It's just because of where you're at, the Pennines. All that hot, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico reaches the Pennines, goes upwards, hits the cold air coming from the Arctic, turns into rain, which you get on your side, snow, which the Yorkshirites get on their side. Feck 'em. Feck 'em. But it means the place is nice and green. What you love to see, innit? It's not the sun in December that counts. You've had 30 hours this month. Normally happens to you as well. Ali alio. There you go. Stay indoors. Life lesson learned. You have to see it happen in real time. That's where you are. It's exactly what happens though, isn't it? Literally just goes up, creates clouds, and that comes down in rain. And then people start moaning. Why is it always raining in Manchester? Because of where it fucking is. We're a little clump of rocks in the North Atlantic. It shouldn't be raining in Manchester. It should snow all the time. But it doesn't, because we've got that nice warm Gulf of Mexico coming up towards that little Gulf Stream. Keeps us lovely. It's lovely. Why does it rain? Fuck's sake. We're not in the middle of the desert, are we? You wish. I do. That's the unfortunate problem with me. Working from home. Halfway down the street, then the heavens open up. That's Ireland as well, though, isn't it? It's the Emerald Isle for a reason. Well, for two reasons, really. It rains a lot and you get loads of sunshine, which grows grass, which makes it look green. That's why it's beautiful, man. That's why the UK is beautiful as well. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I was on Instagram earlier on, and someone put up a little bit of a reel or whatever it is of North Wales, Mandy. There's a road, okay, not a single road, obviously, a route that goes, trying to think where it goes to, Lake Vyrnwy and all that kind of stuff, and I can't even remember now. There's like a proper little loop that goes all the way around Aruri, but starts off in sort of mid Wales, goes up and around Hallam Valley and all that kind of stuff. Looks amazing. So nobody really uses it. No one uses this route. Everyone goes to the North Coast 500. No one does this one. Stupid, man. Looks amazing. You're halfway down the street, Ali. Amateur. Absolute amateur. Halfway down the street. Out your front door. There you go. That's proper. That's how it proper goes. Latitudes like here, the UK or Ireland. In Russia or Canada, it's -10 at least. Yeah, the Gulf Stream, where we are, is supposed to be absolutely Baltic freezing, but it's not. We get the Gulf Stream and it keeps us a lot warmer. It's moist. Oh, it's very moist. But it keeps us a hell of a lot warmer than even the Netherlands when we lived over there. It'd be -2 in Liverpool, and it'd be -15 in Enschede. So it's just down the road, literally just there. Much different. We very, very rarely go below 0, to be honest, as well here. And you can tell when you do. You can really feel it when you do. I don't mind it. Like I say, if it's -2 or -3, I don't mind. As long as it's not raining at the same time. Freezing rain, there's nothing worse than that. Apart from maybe getting kicked in the bollocks, but you know what I mean. That's because we are God's country. No murder weather or shaking floor. No spiders that can eat you. No indoor sharks. No drop bears. Nothing like that. No 18 feet high moose. We're alright. Near tigers. Near lions. No polar bears. Like I say, there's never been a polar bear in Newcastle, has there? And you know why? Because it's too cold. That's why. Fact. It's the rest of the places that's too cold, not us being too warm. I know, yeah, no. It's their fault for living where they do. Alright, Canada, one of the most beautiful places on the planet, but they're cold, we're not. The worst we've imported are tiny dogs. But those dogs are adorable. Oh my God. Is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron. We have. Trying to explain to people who live around the world, when you say what's the worst animals you've got near you, I don't know. Hedgehogs. Hedgehogs can be quite dangerous. What else? Blue tits. Not that we have milk anymore, but milk on the doorstep. There'd always be right into your milk. Having the cream from the top of it. Evil. How would you live in a place like that? Yeah, we don't have anything at all, do we? Nothing does us damage. Apart from if you're driving your car occasionally, a deer will jump out in front of you. The worst animal, the people count, they are the worst animals that we've got here by an absolute distance. Knobheads who walk slowly in supermarkets. The amount of times I have basket rage. Fucking move! I'm falling over here, move! Just, like a receipt about that long. Just checking my receipt. Check it outside or look off somewhere else. Imported German Royals, we have that as well. Myron would be funny if his eyes popped out when I squeeze him, but they don't though. They're quite solid eyes. The only way you get them to even look remotely weird that way is by doing that. No, they don't. We Myron. We Myron. We love our Myrons. Basket rage, absolutely. Just hate it when people walk so slowly. Why? Why did he walk so slowly? Nobody walks that slowly. Not even the king or the queen as they're walking past, trooping the colour or something like that. Hands behind the back. Don't even walk that slowly. The only people who walk as slowly as that are old fellas when someone's digging a hole in the road. At which point they also, hands behind the back, and they walk really slowly to have a look what's going on. and to have a chat with the fella who's in the hole. Happens every time there's a hole. There'll be someone outside, flat cap, glasses, Ronnie Corbett jumper on. What are you there? What are you doing there, lad? 5 hours later, the fella in the hole, can you just fucking get him away from him? I want to smack him with my shovel. See, I've dug 4 miles down than I shouldn't have done. Just for that tit at the top there. Ah, you shouldn't be using that shovel, mate. I've got a better one here. Oh, unbelievable. The Rolls Royce of shovels. Should be using that instead. Get him away from him. I want to smack him. Munjak. Probably came from Asia. Munjak. Have we got anything? I don't know. I don't think we've got anything dodgy, have we? Boyds, maybe some Boyds. Raptors. Ali, you got to go now. No worries. Have a good night. See you soon. Have a good day in work tomorrow. Don't be running around too quickly. Make sure your laces are tied up as well. No falling over. Otherwise, tree hubble. Have a good sleep. Yeah, and smash work to bits tomorrow. I know I will do. I'm not going to smash work tomorrow. Adders. Oh yeah, we have actually, haven't we? We've got adders. They're the only thing we need to be worried about. Have we got one poisonous viper? Apart from that, there's nothing really, is there? Unless you go offshore. We do get orca. There are some killer whales off the shore. Apart from that, there's nothing, is there? Spiders don't hurt us. Very few snakes. And most of them are alright. Yeah. Just people dropping things off ladders, that's about it really, isn't it? Which is why it's the only thing that when someone says to you, you shouldn't walk under a ladder, it's bad luck. That's the only one I believe in. Because it's bad luck in as much as someone can drop a tin of paint on your head or a bucket of water or something. Just walk around instead. That's about it. Yeah, hedgehogs. If you fell over onto one, they could do you a bit of damage, couldn't they? Oh, where are we? Aye, Ali's up early in the morning, got to work. Got in a few punts. Yes, I know. Euros they are now, aren't they? Euros. I always like the idea of punts. Especially if it was just written as pound, but they were calling it punts. Too bad wolves or hogs or moose can't wander over. They are very unlikely to take the channel. They might do though. When you were born you didn't have wolves, now you have plenty. We did have loads of wolves in Scotland at one point, and then we hunted them all to bits. No wild hogs either now. If Tom does appear, we will pass your regards on to him, definitely. Is he working over Christmas? I forgot to ask. Probably is, you know what he's like. He's a conscientious young man, is Tom. He's very clean. Very clean. Casper is in Denmark. Yeah, we hunted the wolves to extinction in 1801. In Denmark. Wild boar in France. They do have loads of them, don't they? Truffle hunting and all kinds of stuff. Hogs about the same time. Yeah, they're trying to get the wolves back in Scotland because it works out better. There's no trees up there now, and there should be like billions of them. So at the moment, the roe deer, I think it is, are just running riot, eating everything in sight. Every time someone plants another little tree, becomes a sapling, they eat it. Which is not good for soil erosion. It's not good for rewilding. So they want to get some wolves back in northern Scotland and see if they'll keep the numbers down. Which is what they did in Yellowstone, wasn't it? Got rid of the wolves, and then the whole balance went completely to tits. And then they sorted out, got more wolves back. I think it was only 7 wolves they brought back in, and the whole thing went back to the way it was. They brought balance back to nature. It shows you one little change. 7 wolves in a massive area the size of Yellowstone made all the difference. Nature knows its balance, man. Nature knows its balance. We have guns for hunting. Why do we need wolves? The unfortunate problem with the guns for hunting is that the fellas who do it want to do it in one small area where there's whiskey available and things like that. Handed to them by fellas called Tarquin. You need the actual wolves to get in there and in amongst them. Wolves are cool. A single wolf won't hurt you. They're quite shy. Only if you can hear them howl, maybe go home. Ah, right. Is that when they are ready to hunt? Or is that when they're feeling a little bit brown chicken, brown cow with a lady wolf? If you hear me howling, don't go trawling. They hunt in packs. Of course they do, pack of wolves. Is that why they're howling to another wolf? Come on lads, let's go, that kind of thing. Give you a gun and a camper van one season, it'll be sorted. Are you going Call of Duty? Call of Duty Scotland. Just every couple of seconds there'll be a bang and there'll be a load of birds flying in the air, followed by a thump of a deer on the floor. It needs to be done. Need to bring a bit more balance. The whole of northern Scotland, or in fact most of Scotland, should be a forest. It's part of the taiga, or it should be part of the taiga. An unbroken band of forest that goes all the way around the world, apart from one little bit, and that's us. All the way from Canada, all the way round to, well, Canada, Alaska, all the way round back to Alaska. All the way round, man. Call of Duty's for wusses. You'll aim. So no hip firing. You're not going to no-scope them like they do in Call of Duty. 360 no scoping. You have a deer problem in Norfolk. A John Deere problem. Did you know what they get everywhere? I didn't realise deer were so prolific. They are literally everywhere. Middle of London, in the middle of a massive city. Richmond Park, full of the bloody things. Gunpowder Mills, where my mate works, in Essex. Loads of them there as well. You've got to keep on top of them, otherwise they will not stop. No hip firing, knowing your luck, the kick will get you in the Davinas. Got to be really careful with that. But yeah, Call of Duty does teach you just to hip fire, doesn't it? I have to at the moment because I can't use my left hand. So when I do occasionally play Call of Duty, it's all hip firing. Bit of both, John Deere and Deere. You have a chance to look up Nature's Reign, answering with scientific need of promoting foxes, wolves, etc. Yeah, some of the folks who don't understand why you need to bring them back. They don't like the idea of predators because it sounds bad, doesn't it? Native plants as well, yeah. They've got to be brought back in. Everything, nature creates its own balance, doesn't it? And once you start taking bits of it out, same with the ocean. Once you start taking bits out of the ocean, you either take from the bottom of the food chain, which stops the rest of it going up to the top, or you take out near the top and that stops everything else. The bottom becomes too thick, and then, yeah, it's all about balance. Balance in everything. Had fun playing Killing Floor 2. Bother with a gun when they give you a shovel. I've not played anything like that for ages, man. Agriculture and industry have done great evils on the planet. They have. Exactly, they have. And at some point we'll understand it, and everyone will get stuck in and we'll understand what we need to do. There's got to be balance. If you get the balance wrong, it all falls over, including us. A couple of years ago, a group of stalkers came in and spent a fortnight thinning out the herd near you. I take it that's the herd of deer, not the herd of tractors. That's not stalking. That'd be taken without owner's consent, otherwise, wouldn't it? But the thinning out of the herd, has that stayed all right? Have they just got back to normal numbers now? Because they do quite like a little bit of getting stuck in, don't they? Yeah, bring back balance. Bring back balance. Venison stew. It's a bit dear, that though, isn't it?
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
A herd of shell suits. Oh, man. The days of shell suits. Everyone used to wear them in school. The jackets, obviously, not the khaks. You had to wear your proper school khaks, but everyone had shell suit jackets for a while. My mate wanted to see how many drops of sulphuric acid it would take to melt a shell suit. It's not as many as you'd think. Just a couple of them on there, next thing you know, it disappeared. All that was left was a zip. And he got a bollocking. What'd you do that for? I was bored. Bored. Was very poor indeed, that, wasn't it? It is a bit dear. My daughter gave me a very poor indeed the other day. I was absolutely disgusted and delighted at the same time. Don't even know what the joke was, but she looked at me and went, oh, very poor indeed. Get in there, get in. It's working. Where are we? Anyway, it is Sunday.
But Kipper's Vindaloo can't be good for you.
What Kipper's found this week? Hooters confirms it's closing its Liverpool flagship restaurant. The current director says he has taken time to reflect on what's right for this city. The director of Liverpool Hooters has confirmed the Echo that its Water Street venue, which is right over the road from our office, will close in the new year. The brand opened the world's biggest restaurant inside New Zealand House back in November 2022. Since then, the company has had a turbulent roller coaster of a journey for one reason or another, including staff complaining their tips and service charge are being kept by the company to pay bills. And in light of this, the team behind it believe a fresh start is needed. Apparently business has gone tits up. Kippers, sorry mate.
Very poor.
That was very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed.
Very poor. Yeah, that's right opposite where I work, or where I used to work before I worked from home all the time. Right opposite our building. Hooters, man, Hooters. A lot of the lads were delighted when it opened. No one goes there. And you find venison too rich for you, your tummy doesn't like it. Oh. Do you not just get the look? You get the look a lot. I get the look as well, but also when she can join in. Definitely get that as well. Like when we saw the sausage dog the other day, the first time, after all this time, in the car, shouting, "Look at the sausage dog, he's adorable." No, the first time we actually saw one, she absolutely exploded next to me. "Oh my God, would you look at the sausage dog? Is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron." It was like we won the FA Cup. It was brilliant. The car was shaking. It's very tasty. Don't think I've ever had it. Not venison anyway. I've had veal, which I liked as a kid. I didn't realise what it was. Never had venison. Very lean meat, isn't it, by the look of it? Very lean. Very lean. What did they have when the Christmas markets were in town? About 13 years ago. Shit, 13 years ago now. 2012, Christmas markets. Wasn't it? Jeez, man. We had ostrich. Ostrich burgers were quite nice. And I think it was a crocodile. Something like that. Obviously, after quite a lot of drink was taken. Quite a lot of drink. I'll go on, I'll give it a go. Morning, Jackie. Donut, how are you? Ever had rabbit? I've never had rabbit. Oh, you ain't no friend of mine. No, I haven't. Everyone in the UK used to eat rabbit back in the day. Because they were everywhere. After the war, people used to love it. Never had it. Never had it. Possibly because I watched Watership Down as a kid. You can't watch that and then go and eat rabbit. You can't watch Thumper, can you? And eat rabbit afterwards. There's not been too many cuddly cows, cartoon cows, has there? Which means everyone eats burgers, but cuddly bunnies, plus also the thing, yeah, was it Flake? No, it wasn't Flake, was it Cadbury's Caramel? Miriam Margolyes, the rabbit. Yeah. Couldn't eat rabbits after eating that, could you? After eating one of those. Loved it. Survived on it when you were a kid. Everyone ate it. You country folk have eaten rabbit. So have the city folk, who were probably my parents' age. But probably people of my age won't have eaten it because of, say, Watership Down and Thumper. But I remember seeing them hung up in butchers' windows, which was horrific for a small kid. Because it looked like an inside-out rabbit, because it was an inside-out rabbit. Yeah. There's loads of things, isn't there? People don't eat anymore. Love Miriam Margolyes, she's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Brilliant on Graham Norton. Just goes on. Hollywood A-listers are on there with her, and she just takes over. You can see them pissing themselves laughing. What is this woman? Skinned rabbit and cat look very similar. Are you talking about our Sam there, are you? Harsh. Yeah, don't really want that, do you? How's Moll? Rabbit's delicious. What does it taste like? Does it taste like chicken? Everything tastes like fucking chicken, doesn't it? Love when she does that. She is brilliant. Just, there's no filter at that age, is there? Just whatever comes into your mind, say it. And that's to show her you can do it. You're going to add rabbits and ducks as a side thing to his job. Ducks I quite like. Go to the Chinese, you've got to have crispy duck and pancake, haven't you? Or Peking duck, depending on what's your vibe, man. Yeah, never had rabbit. Mind you, I don't eat much meat these days. Lean rabbit is very lean meat. Yeah, I don't eat quite a lot, to be honest. Not a huge amount of meat. And if I do, it's normally chicken. Graham Norton show is so much better than any of your nighttime talk shows. It's a bit more dangerous, isn't it? Because it's a bit less regulated, I think, the way he talks. Just on you go. Country Bumpkin. Over in Nottinghamshire. Of course you are, aren't you? Out in the sticks. Up to no good in haylofts and things like that. We know all about you. Charlie Bravo 04. Duck's too greasy. It can be, can't it? I mean, it really can be. Really overly fatty. Which is why I think, don't you hang it upside down for a while? Let it all zhuzh out. Molly stuffed herself under your arm. Very cosy. Oh, absolutely. Mandy likes a crispy duck. No rhyming slang, Mandy. No rhyming slang. Duck's great. You have it at Christmas. We have it every time we go to Chinese. If you go for a sit down, you always have crispy duck and pancakes. Chicken and sweet corn soup. 2 starters. 2 mains. And then someone always tries to order light cheese and gets fucking punched. Especially like those older shows where he did all the audience participation stuff and more of his own zany stuff. Very, very funny stand-up. Graham Norton. Game pie. Never had that. Never had anything like that. I suppose it is down to where I lived and also my age at that point. If it had been a little bit older or living in the country, would have had all this stuff. Like I say, I had veal in the Netherlands. Even then I didn't eat too much meat. Stuffed cow lung is lovely. What? Duck neck is great. You filthy shower of bastards, yes. Always a competition to see who gets it at Christmas. Get yourself a giraffe neck. Everyone gets a little bit then. Oh, man. Haggis, get it down your neck, all the good stuff. I've had haggis. There was a brilliant butcher's in Southport who used to make... what was in this now? Get this one right. It was a black pudding covered in sausage meat, covered in haggis, and then breadcrumbs and what have you, and then turned into a loaf, and then sliced. Oh man, that was so nice. Into a square, like a loaf tin, and then you'd have it on baps. Oh man, that was nice. Very rich haggis though, I find. Can't have too much of it. Hubby's presumably doing okay at the in-laws. First of a string of follow-up appointments starting in a couple of weeks. Hopefully no more then. Well, good luck, good luck. We're sending positive vibes. Rose veal is good. Calves are a fair bit older. Ah, right, so rose veal coming from an older calf. One that's at least saw a couple of sunrises. Never tried that either. Crab claws cooked upon an open fire. Never had that. I haven't eaten much of that either. We had fresh crab and fresh lobster in Cuba, which was really nice. And monkfish cooked on a barbecue was nice. I don't do a lot of fish either. Surprised on the size I am, given the fact that I don't seem to eat anything. Of course I eat. Can't maintain this kind of level of weight if you don't. I'm at a good weight at the moment though. It feels like a healthy weight. 14 stone 10ish I think it is. Something like that anyway. Just under 15 stone. Good weight. Good weight. Scallops, nice as shellfish. Scallops are lovely. Used to get that in the Chinese as well. Scallops with seaweed. Not actually seaweed, is it? No, it's green cabbage deep fried. With crushed dry roasted peanuts over. Very nice. My ma eats them now, scallops. She'd never eat them for years until one day I'm going to give them a go. I want to give them a go and now she can't stop eating the bloody things. You're famous for your crabs around your area. You are indeed, mate. Chroma crabs. Very, very famous. The hairy bikers used to go mad about them. Measuring your weight in stone is head of medieval. It's 94.5 kilos ish. Just under £200 I think. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. Not a lover of fishy things in armour. Yeah, I wasn't, to be honest. I didn't think I was. And then on that catamaran in Cuba, the crab and lobster was caught in front of us. Brought on, still live in a bucket as he brought it on, and then cooked in front of us as well. And it was incredible. Very nice. Yes. Slaves, crabs. Aye. Love the hairy bikers. You saw them once in Waitrose. Were they supposed to be there doing some kind of TV show, or were they just in there? Or were they in their own Waitrose near where they live and you were just stalking them? Christine, what's going on there? Let us know. It is a tender thing, isn't it, being known for your crabs? The crabs count as vicious animals. Crabs can be absolutely vicious animals. But those, what do they call them? Claws. Yes, very, very. And I don't even think with crabs, natural yoghurt will fix. They can be very itchy. Have you tried the blue powder? Was it still blue powder? I've never had them. Never had blue powder, but, you know, that was what we used to tell people when we were back as kids. Saw you buying blue powder in the chemist the other day, you dirty bastard. Seen a bit of the hairy bikers. Which bit have you seen? Oh, tours of Europe. For bread, primarily. They're really good, the hairy bikers. There's a few people over here who are pretty good at doing what they do. Like Heston Blumenthal, if you want to go and really impress someone that you're with, impress a girl, do a Heston Blumenthal, where it's got reduced foams and all this bollocks. If you really want to have something to eat where you don't have to eat fish and chips on the way home, hairy bikers is the way to go. Good food for fat lads. What more can you ask for? Where does the stone measurement come from? Is it used anywhere else? It isn't. I don't think, anyway. They use pounds in the States, which we use up until £14, and then it becomes a stone. So it's the same thing. I don't get the pounds thing that the Yanks use. when it's talking about so many £1,000,000 or so many £100,000. Like, just can you not turn it into something a little bit smaller? So many ton, megaton. No, doesn't make any sense to me. Crab meat and natural yogurt sounds nice. Oh, there you go. The bread was proven in the bike luggage while... I've seen that one, yeah. Yeah, proven in the bike luggage while you ride. They were always doing that, weren't they? Because it gets really warm. I think they were making... what are they making? Crumpets. Similar thing. Stick them in the back. And by the time we finish doing what we're doing, we'll set up and make them. Boss, innit? Seen two decent fellas as well. Some of those chefs can be absolute knobheads. Not mentioning any names, Gordon Ramsay. Love eccentric folks like that. Oh yeah, we've had a few over here, haven't we? Jesus, man. Fanny Craddock being one of them. Just read a Blue Sky thread, I think it was, about her. Fucking nuts. The reason why she looked so out of it is she was on amphetamines all the time, trying to keep her weight down. Her eyes always wide open. She ran someone over, and she got arrested so many times for drink driving. Fucking lunatic. We have quite a few eccentric chefs. Said all the pretentious crap. Give you a poor man's pizza. Cheese on toast. Cheese on toast is hugely underrated. Absolutely. You can't go wrong with cheese on toast. Or just cheese on, as it's called. Don't need the toasted, just cheese on. Like Nigella. Do you like Nigella, Christine? Are you like Nigella, Christine? Or are you saying she's eccentric? She's just a filth pot, isn't she, Nigella? Dirty, dirty, filthy beggar. Oh, this cream is so sweet. Drip. Filth. You're out for a meal tomorrow night. It's Helen's birthday tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow, Helen. Wonder how much Tom Kerridge has made from Christmas. Any pound that he made from Christmas is too much. The greedy, horrible, grabbing bastard. 6 million quid for... What was he making? Beef Wellington. Fucking dickhead. How much was it? 130 odd quid. Bellend. You like her? Journalist, so she writes a good recipe. She's good on the TV as well. Has to be said. Know what I mean? One Capricorn to another. There you go. Oh, happy birthdays all round. All round. Yeah, Nigella knows what she's doing. And it sells well, doesn't it? So... And I said, thank you all. Ah, lovely stuff. Not that you're into star signs. No. My daughter tried to talk to me about that the other week, and I just said to her, just stop. It's a load of shit. You're a ghost as well. We're talking greatest of all time. Cheese on goes well with so many things. Bacon, yeah. Mango chutney, never tried that. Brown sauce, definitely. Pepperoni, chili fill. I always have mine when I do make it, or when I used to make it, with absolutely loads of black pepper. And of course, Worcestershire sauce. Or Worcester sauce, depending on where you're from, like. That's good on it as well. Especially if you put it on and then stick it under the grill, and it starts to burn slightly, the Worcester sauce. Got this, oh, it's lovely. Oh, man, I want cheese on toast now. I want cheese on. Horny for cheese on, innit? Thanks for the follow, Hapo. Thank you very much. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Worcestershire sauce. Wash your sistershire sauce, it is. That's the gatekeeper, isn't it? There's a fella, a Texan in the UK who's on Instagram, I think it is, quite a lot. Looks just like my mate Eddie. He's brilliant at it. He's starting to get it. He understands what it's all about. Don't even need to call it Worcestershire sauce, just call it Worcester. People know what it is, Worcester sauce, man. 2 weeks' time. Lovely stuff. Whoa. Yeah, happy birthday to you as well, Sam. Going to settle for salt and vinegar Pringles. Ooh, once you pop, you can't stop. Where are we? Pringles. Horn cocktail, a salt and vinegar. Very sour and chilly, and some Teddy salted. Can't go wrong with Pringles, man. Once you pop, you can't stop. Put it in book, Mandy, put it in book. You don't normally bring it up so you don't expect anyone to observe. We all observe our birthdays here, apart from me who forgot Mandy's because I'm an absolute tit. Sorry yet again. Play it again, Sam. Yeah, play it again. 27 again. 27's that age though, isn't it? Where are we? You're at your desk for a change. I'm always at my bloody desk. I'm never away from this place. Which is why there's so much shite around me. Apart from, of course, thermos. Still hot. Barstoff's gone home. Barstoff's gone home. She has, hasn't she? Barstoff's gone. Who else can we put up? I'll put myself up for now anyway. Written it down. Good stuff, Mandy, good stuff. I've got most of them written down somewhere. I've got little notebooks everywhere. Because this is also me home office kind of area. I've got work stuff written down, which has to be shredded. Every now and then I accidentally shred something I shouldn't shred. But I've got it somewhere. There's some of them actually. There's some of them, funnily enough. Oh, hang on. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Another coffee, Mandy. Another coffee. Oh my God. More coffee. Neither hubby or you are into birthdays or holidays per se. I know what you mean. After a while, we had too many birthdays. This coffee is absolutely adorable. I've had a coffee in ages. I might have a coffee tomorrow morning when I wake up. A good pour over. Nice good pour over. Or even a French press. Do a full French press. Could do that because my ma likes it as well. Lovely stuff, lovely. Irish coffee. Stick a tear in it. You can have a tear in it, of course you can. A tear in coffee. What does that make it? Obviously it's not an Irish coffee that's got Tia Maria in it. Where does Tia Maria come from? A proper posh brew. We don't piss around on here, you know, we don't piss around. Quality stuff. Quality stuff for quality people. Hang on. I'm closing the Wendy. The Wendy is closed. The Wendy is closed. Bushmills. Is that a strip club near you, is that? Out the whiskey. Calypso. I don't even know what drinks are these days. I don't drink anymore, do I? I have me alcohol-free red wine. Such an absolute knob. Posh brews never fill your mug. I know, you've got to actually proper work at it, haven't you? So you have to get 27 posh brews to fill a proper mug. I've got a massive mug myself. Nature, you see. Massive and huge thing. And then someone says, I'll fill the kettle for you, and you go in, that's not going to be enough. Has to be filled. Russian coffee with vodka. Oh, would that work? I don't mind brandy in coffee. Back when I used to drink. But I don't know. Never really done Irish. Not a big fan of whiskey, to be honest with you. I don't like drinks that taste like burning tyres. Don't do shorts. I don't drink at all, but you know, when I was drinking. Loads of wine. Too much wine. Quite a bit of beer. Too much beer. Never shorts, unless it was really cold. My mate used to run a pub on Rice Lane in Liverpool. Occasionally we get dropped off there before walking down to the match. And if it was really cold, he'd always do us a large brandy each. Yeah, I got that inside you there, lad, you'll soon warm up. Doesn't even talk like that. And then the pub that we used to go to in closer to the ground in Liverpool, they'd always buy you a whiskey or something on Boxing Day match, because it's cold. You walk in, there's always your first drink, a short. Go on, get yourself around there. Fill the kettle up to the 6-cup mark just for you and Sparkles. It needs to be done. I do it all the time. So I've got a proper massive mug, and because I'm sat here for hours working, I can't just jump out every couple of seconds. Anyone else wants one? It's the second kettle. Now you know that's a proper northern second kettle. Dan, how you doing? Hope you had a good day. You too, mate. How was your Christmas day? All good. Sparkles is not his drag name. Sparkles is his good lady. Good lady. That's yeah. Sparkles is Mrs. Laz, the good lady. Sam, you hardly go out and drink these days, but your closest sushi place makes this really lovely pear and ginger drink. I do like a bit of ginger. I can say that now Ali's gone, but I do like a bit of ginger. You don't do milk or cream, but that's what coffee with tea used to be called. Ah, right. Calypso. Oh, I did not know that. That's the smallest drink I have of a day. My thermos. I have one. I make one before I go to bed of a night. I'll sit on or lie on the bed watching telly, watching a bit of comedy to chill me out. I'll drink one of those. I'll be up pissing every couple of seconds, but I have a massive cup normally. Ali's gone, bless. I know. You can't really say stuff like that while she's here, can you? Oh, I love a bit of ginger. Oh, I love a bit of ginger. She'll start getting wound up, won't she? Get a text message later. Nick, can we have a word? What is it, Ali? What is it? So easily wound up. Yeah, got to be careful what you say, haven't you? With a little bit of ginger. Don't mention spicy ginger. What else did we mention? Agent Orange, I was calling it as well, wasn't I? Doing work for Louise. Coming Agent Orange. Right, anyway, well, it is Sunday and there's one left. Come on, Horace. Too many mince pies and watching The Great Escape. This is my life now. I feel you, Horace. I feel you. That's exactly mine as well. Donuts. Level 23.
It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. It's there.
It's there. That's the hat trick for tonight. That is the hat trick. Lovely stuff. Ali's good with the crack. She is actually. She's really good with it. Doesn't get pissed off or offended. Now, she knows as well. I think she knows that when it's in here, if anything does get said, it's just a piss take. No one should take anything too seriously in here, to be honest. It is just a laugh. But like everywhere, you've got to be careful. You can't just be nasty for the sake of being nasty, can you? Horace with the bad poetry. Horace is brilliant. He's haiku-tastic. Great Escape was on Boxing Day after the footy. It was. It's got to be on. You know it's Christmas when The Great Escape is on. Especially if it's also on with Escape to Victory somewhere over the period. Boss film. The maddest thing about The Great Escape was that Peter Butterworth from Carry On fame, Carry On Camp, and he was the farmer who owned the campsite. He was there during the actual Great Escape. He was also there during the escape with the wooden horse, the vaulting horse, where they dug out underneath the horse. Can't remember the name of that film. But he was actually there in Germany when it was happening, or Poland when it was happening. And all these years later, he got to know Talbot Rothwell, who wrote the Carry On films. They become good mates, and then when he was looking for someone to appear in his films, up he popped. True story. Wahoo times 23. Not a chance I'm doing 23 Wahoos. Not on my watch, soldier, not on my watch. You don't get a wahoo here. You get a oh, yeah, I should say Sean Dyche, a Sean Ryder, Colditz, yeah. Just been listening to an audiobook. Colditz was mentioned. Can't remember the fella's name. One of the English or one of the British officers that was in there. A little bit of his story. Absolutely amazing. Can't stand haikus. The ghost of Toshima killed him for you. Great game, but spoiled by the worst poetry ever envisioned by man. Horace's poetry is haikus are normally about eating marmalade and stuff like that, isn't it? Occasionally he does something quite profound and deep, but yeah, he's alright. Horace seems to think he's a man of commitment, a real big stender. He likes his haikus, he likes a bit of jazz, free-form jazz at that. He's sort of the antithesis of Kippers, who's an everyman. And Jeff's just the evil side of whoever Jeff is the evil side of. Some people will say that they're all aspects of my personality. I couldn't possibly say if that's correct or not. The man who writes poetry himself here, who has ideas above his stations, potential god complexes. Can't possibly be me, can it? Get 23 kicks and that's about it. That's a proper set of the bumps, that, isn't it? 23 kicks. That's a proper shoe-in. That's a 1980s football game, that, 23 kicks. That's just from your parents. Why's my phone going mental again? Yo, 23 wahoos. For those who don't understand what that is as well, on Vic's channel, whenever you get a level up, you get a wahoo, which started off brilliantly, and now I think she's really regretting it doing it, because obviously there's people who are getting riled up. That Norma, I don't know how many she's got. Sam, you must have loads as well on Vic's channel. Once you get to 20 odd wahoos, starting to get, she's gonna faint one of these days after doing a wahoo for someone. 28, it's there. It is like Vic is here, isn't it? Yeah, I think she started off thinking it was a really fun thing to do, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, someone's on 23. Woo, woo, woo. And then, of course, you've got to be horrible when she finishes it and go, by the way, oh, sorry, what'd you say? Pardon, I missed that. Just to annoy her. Just got a notification that today's high got to 78 Fahrenheit, breaking the former record of 76 in 2016. Is that about 25, do you say it was? 24, 25? If you sent them separately, you'd level up again. Yeah, that's what a few of the people in here do as well, don't they? Ali being one of them. She will sing songs line by line or word by word just to get herself up the charts. Terrible behaviour. Yeah, you have trouble keeping up how many woohoo levels you're at. I've got no idea myself. I'm the same. Don't even know where I am. It's a lot though, isn't it? I mean, obviously not as mad as Mandy on here, level 52 you're on, aren't you? Which is absolutely insane. No one should be level 52 on this. There you go. Link to Vic's Botrix leaderboard. You can click on that and see where you're up to. You dream of 70 plus temps. I know it's ridiculous, isn't it, Casper? But we will soon be there. Been around 19 to 36 Fahrenheit today. I still can't work that out, Fahrenheit. Even though I was brought up with it, I've got no idea what it was. As soon as you went to the Netherlands, that was it. I was sold on centigrade for life. Makes more sense anyway. 0 is freezing, 100 is boiling, and it's somewhere in between. Know what I mean? That's Vic's Botrix, yeah. Oh. Filt. There's my Botrix. What's that in correct terms? What did we have earlier on? 24 Celsius-ish. Filt. Utter filt, Mandy. Filt, you filthy beggar, you. You've been -8, haven't you? -8 this morning, 19 to 3, 36, yeah. Normally you double it and add 32-ish, don't you? So it'll be around about that. Yeah, I just can't get my head around it. Like when Vic's talking about it being 98 Fahrenheit, I've got no idea. All I know is you could cook something with 98 Fahrenheit, couldn't you? Definitely warmer than 4 degrees Celsius. 78 Fahrenheit's about 25 and a half. On here, level. What? Is it level or is it XP? What is it? Oh, I don't know. Are these all still working? There you go, yeah, level 9. There's loads of stuff you can do with the bot tricks, can't you? Just XP, no E, I think, isn't it? Let's have a look. There you go, XP, that's it, yeah. Mandy's got... Oh, loads to level up, Mandy. Loads. That's ridiculous how many you've got, though. Level 52. It's just insane, isn't it? How many watch hours are you up to now? Insanity. Mandy's watch time. I'm going to show you this, actually. Mandy's watch time. 27 days, 16 hours and 15 minutes just on live streams. That's it. Not watching videos, nothing else. That's just live streams. And that's just live streams since Botrix was brought in. Which is feckin' mental. Feckin' mental. Minus 41C is minus 41F. It just makes no sense, does it? Not far off another level. Oh, yeah, drink. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of days, I don't mind hours. It's a lot of days. Just in general. Why would anyone watch me for all that time? I wouldn't watch me for all that time. Oh, here we go with Shock and Tear. This is more like it. A Shock and Tear. Come on. Get off the screen. Come on. There you go. Milk chocolate, white chocolate, coffee liqueur and dark chocolate. All together. Oh. Would you love a bit of that? Wouldn't you love a bit of that? Man, you really do need a hobby. Definitely. You've only missed a couple of the 220. You have, haven't you? I think a couple did you miss because of having a migraine. Apart from that, you've pretty much been to every single one of them. Which is ridiculous. That's just not 222 either, is it? You've also been there for the ninja streams, sunset streams, post-match, pre-match. It's stupid, man. It's far too many. Lots. This is stream 222 of the regular scheduled Wednesday, Sunday streams. But where are we up to on the actuals? Where's my lives? Does it tell you how many? Should do somewhere, shouldn't it? Where's my playlist? $257 videos in the playlist. 257 live streams in total. Which is stupid. 222 of the regular Wednesday, Sundays, but also pre-match ones, post-match ones, sunset streams, just jumping on whenever I feel like it, boss. What we were saying the other day about being able to watch videos 4 times a day. If you watch it 4 times a day, it counts towards your total. Any more than that, and they stop counting it. That's within 24 hours, yeah. So if you're struggling for views or for numbers, watch your own videos. Also, like your own videos, comment on your own videos, pin a comment on your own videos. And anybody who replies to your comment on your videos, go in and like, heart, reply. Just drives the algorithm loads. Well worth doing. Minus 40 is exactly minus 40. There the two temps intersect. It's mad, isn't it? Soon to come spring streams. Bruce spring streams, there will be loads of those. It's ridiculous how many there is. You stop watching if you like. No, it's alright. You keep watching, It's just mad how much people do watch when you think about it. And when you look at, I need 4,000 watch hours. Look back at how many watch hours I've got. It's stupid. Over 10,000, I think it is, watch hours. Which is just strange in the main games. This month's events have thrown you off remembering to do much of anything with YouTube. You'll soon get into the swing of things, though, to be honest with you, Sam. Once things are all sorted out back home, you'll take back up. It'll be all right. You've got a full year as well to get monetised, so we'll sort that out for you. Watch this space, man. Spruce Spring Stream. There you go. We've got Dennis Birdcam. We've got Spruce Spring Stream as well. As soon as the weather starts getting better, we'll go for a walk. There's loads of trees over there. There's a wood. I can walk around the wood. Yeah, don't scare me like that. You know I've had a stroke. Oh, that's it, yeah. No. Don't leave me on my own, man. Don't leave me on my own. I don't like it. Sure to go for the watch time conversion algorithm, not counted for watch hours. They are, but the only good thing with this is the short lives are counted. So you can do a portrait live and you do get the hours counted, which is really good. Stroke's always a good excuse. I've started sounding like Brian Potter from Phoenix Nights, though. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm disabled. Not walking anywhere if you don't have to. I have to. That's the unfortunate problem. Otherwise, I'm not going to get any better. I have to go for my walk every day. That's good as well for doing the walking postcards. Going to matches, brilliant to get loads of views on them. Anywhere where it's a Premier League game, so people are searching for the Everton versus whoever, and people come across my videos, which is quite nice, so to speak. Yeah. If you live somewhere that's got nice architecture or something interesting going on, little postcards, 10-second bursts of wherever you are, put them together, stick them on there. Fantastic. You wrote shorts, not portrait lives. They are two different things. They are, but like I was saying, if you're looking for the watch time hours, portrait lives do actually count, and they're quite easy. If you're doing one for any length of time and you've got something like a sunset going on, or live squirrels, or live dogs, they're quite easy for people to just jump in and stay for a while. Need someone to clip your live so you can get good bits for shorts. If you can get a deal on Opus Clip, AI does it for you. You don't get too many hours. Yeah, Opus, Dan uses that as well. I used to use it, used to pay for it every month, but in the end, I don't really do too many shorts these days. But if you do with your shorts as well, always link a video to one of your longs, just in case someone fancies clicking on it and going to the next one. It doesn't have to be the same related video. Mr. Beast does a short and just does his related video as his latest long form video. Portrait gets more views than hot. It always does, because it's just people are scrolling and it's there. It counts as a view. Doesn't YouTube have its own version now? YouTube is about to have its own version. Keep an eye out for it. Yep. Where it will, AI within the YouTube studio will cut bits out of your live streams specifically for shorts. I think it's like Opus Clip built into the YouTube studio. I'm not sure when it's out, but the horizontal and vertical at the same time is already within YouTube Studio, so this will be next. Yeah, your own little AI will cut clips for you that you can then repurpose as shorts. And then what you want to do is, once you've done one of the shorts and it's uploaded, click on the link to your latest your latest live video as well, so people can go and watch the entire thing. Yeah. Anyone, if you can, sub to Sam. Where's the links? Put Sam back on and we'll pin her back. She needs some viewers so we can go and do some live streams on the mobile phone. There you go. AI short clip maker. Opus do it. Someone else does it as well, but at some point in the very, very near future, YouTube should have its own within YouTube Studio, which should be sound. I did loads with Opus Clip. There you go. Lovely stuff. Cheers, lads. You want a printed manual of all these ins and outs. You've got no retention. We'd write this stuff on the walls if there wasn't a sign of madness. Never a sign of madness. Sam, don't worry, we'll go through all this with you. Just bit by bit. Don't want to do it all at once. There's loads of stuff to do. Thankfully, I've been doing this for quite a while now, so I've learned all the mistakes. All the mistakes have been learned. Good stuff to do. Things not to do. Been there, seen it, done it. They are quite handy. For your shorts, though, definitely. In fact, it doesn't even have to be the upload. You can do it during the upload. You can go in now afterwards, edit, and just link a video to it, related video. Then go and link that to your latest long form. And if someone is watching and fancies watching something a bit longer, off you go. Get more views, it's great. Streaming's easy. The thumbnails and titles are not so much. Titles and descriptions, ChatGPT. I use them all the time. Thumbnails, you can get a little bit of help with them as well, but yeah. I think once you find your own thumbnail style, it then becomes a little bit easier. Titles are a pain in the arse, but you can use ChatGPT to make SEO optimized titles for your streams. Just go into it and ask the question. Create an SEO optimized title for a live stream around, and then put in what you're doing. What particular mini you're going to be painting that day, what you're going to be talking about, what it's with regards to and stuff like that. Off you go. Does it all for you. You've got 2 thumbnails. I do loads of mine. I love doing them. Try and make them as stupid as possible, and then see what kind of idiot clicks on them. The live streams all came from the original one, which was Curly Watts from Coronation Street, and it was a Smith title parody. Bin shifters of the world, unite and take over. And I tried to make it look like a Smith's album cover, and then everyone I've done since has followed a similar kind of path. We're now using The Cure, all the Cure songs, and then just a plain background, a picture, and a title over the top. That's it. So you can tell it's me. But they are a pain in the arse, aren't they? I also, for my my daily vlog type stuff, I will share the video into, there's a couple of programs that will take your video and will do a whatchamacallit, a transcript. Then I'll copy the transcript to put it into ChatGPT and say, create an SEO optimized description for a YouTube video using the following transcript. Paste, and it does it all for me. Why should I bother when they can do it? One click, off you go. You started writing a couple of how-tos, modding and YouTube, what you gave up. There's loads, there's just too much information, and it changes a lot, so once you find something that works for you, keep on doing it and keep on top of it. If it does change, get in there. This type of idiot. No, you're not an idiot, man. Thumbnails go in cycles. They do. Trends come and go. I don't like the all that stuff. There's just too much of that. Soy face, it's called, isn't it? Just too much of it. And then they went through a stage of people using really clean looking titles. Lots of room with like white sofas and white chairs and what have you. Text in the background behind them and a person in front of the text, which looks brilliant, but after a while, if you're scrolling through and they all look the same, I don't know. Just do stupid things. That's what I do. You always benefited from printed references in all your jobs. and other reminders. Info that exists electronically might as well not exist for you. I am the same myself, Sam. Definitely. In work we used to have electronic guidance on what to do. I'd always still write a little crib sheet of what I needed to remember to do, just so if I tick each one, I've done it right. Not going back through 350 plus video, I know, mate. It's just too much, isn't it? All the changes are the issues too. Find a routine that works with your current info, only for things to change. But once you've got yourself sorted, you can change bits out of your routine. Things don't normally change wholesale. Not too often anyway. Just keeping on top of things. Finding what works for you. Your workflow, I hate that phrase. What goes with your flow. And it's finding the easiest way of doing things. Or the most repeatable way of doing things. There's lots of... I do a few different types of videos. Not too many, but a few different types. Piggly Ding next. So I know what works with those videos. The football postcards, I could do that within the space of a few minutes. The walk postcards, the same. I know how to do them, how to edit them, how to put them together. Copy and paste the descriptions, dead easy. The vlogs, similar kind of thing. I know what goes in with them. I know what kind of thumbnails I need to use for myself. If I was doing something else like other people do, I'd struggle a bit more. People who go and do trips abroad, or so the girl from down in Ainsdale who does travelling around the UK, having to put together what she puts together, I would struggle with. But she's obviously got herself into that routine now of, I need this kind of shot, that kind of shot. This needs to go here. Stick it into a certain repeatable format, and you're there, aren't you? Yeah, thing to do is judge it by what attracts you to click. Yeah, choose a style that you like, something that influences your choices, then copy the style. They say that all the time. Find something that you really like and then use the style, and then put your own little spin on that style. Chat will let you know what works and what doesn't, absolutely 100%. You do you, not the trend, yeah. If you like it, other people will like it too, that as well. Anytime you're in a different office or position, you have to fight not to slip into the old greeting when answering the call. That is an absolute pain. Yeah, ignore gurus as well. There's some really good information out there, but there's some who just... The only way you can develop and grow on a YouTube channel is to become a YouTube growth channel. And you can tell when you're watching them, it's like, this is utter shit. Glad to say you've never answered the phone. Welcome to Lazy Minute Paint Nam Laz. I got very, very close to answering my own personal phone with the works greeting. I've also answered the home phone 10 years after we left the pub with a hello to George, how can I help you? Why am I saying that to George? I don't work on a George anymore. A lot of gurus want to sell you their products without giving you actual advice. They always tease a little bit of advice, and then if you want any more information, come and join my course, come and do that. There are people out there that will give you really actionable advice, definitely. And you can follow them if you want, but yeah, the best way to do it is learn from your mistakes. Once you've made a mistake, you won't do it again. Apart from the fact that obviously Liz Taylor got married about 27 times. Saved routines in our hard drives. That's the whole thing, isn't it? Just get yourself into a routine of what you need to do. Once you've done it so many times, it becomes second nature. But you've got to keep on doing it, because if you don't, you struggle. Like, I haven't filmed any The Reason the Rhyme episodes in months. And just thinking about it, I'm now thinking, how do I do it? What do I do? Where do I go? What? Still also make 2 cups of tea. It has to be done, it is. Autopilot. And when you have been doing it for a while, obviously everything gets easier the more you do it. Apart from stabbing yourself, at which point it gets worse and worse. But when you've done hundreds of live streams, you sort of know what to do with these, don't you? Laz will tell you. When you've done so many of them. I used to be panicking before, when my first 10, 15, 20 live streams. I'd be here half an hour before the start, thinking, have I got enough topics to talk about? Have I done this? Have I done that? Now I turn up 2 minutes beforehand, press start, off we go. Happy days. Get on with it because I know what I'm doing. Painting doesn't get any easier. It must do. Compared to when you started. Don't forget you do loads of it though, don't you? It's not like just one little figure. Yeah, I'm sorted, I'm done. You're painting entire fucking worlds. Huge things, little things. Hour after hour. That's different, that, man. The man who starts most streams would have forgotten something. Exactly, but see what I have got? I've got a stream deck. I have 2 buttons on the right hand side. Start up. When I press that, it opens up all the programs that I need. And then the second one, the second load, opens up the jukebox, the chat, and the thing that shows me phone screen on the screen. And what else? Oh, the one that brings the chat through to the teleprompter. The only thing I have to remember is to put lights on. That light, those lights, that light, that light, that light. Even then, if I had enough time or enough ability in my mind, I could press a button and get if this then that to turn everything on for me. Apart from the bits that need to actually be clicked. Starting a live is easy. Click go live and let the chaos ensue. That is the most entertaining though, isn't it? Literally just click, see what happens. Things go tits up, just let them go tits up. It's boss. You're pleasantly surprised to not have as hard a time driving once you renewed your licence. Wow, good stuff, Sam. Still very anxiety producing, but you were genuinely sure after nearly 2 years that you'd nearly start off. Nah, it's like riding a bike, only bigger and with more wheels. Start every stream without something vital to your stream or your tablets. It's just nature, innit? The nature of the game. I try and make sure everything's sorted. Normally the day before, if not a couple of hours before, everything's loaded onto the system that I need. Phones are charged up if needed. Lights are all sorted. But there's always something. Always the worry. Have I switched the mic on? All that stuff. Like riding a bike. You're like riding a bike. You'd be terrified to try it back again, despite the saying. You can't remember how long it's been. 30 plus years. Oh, man. I know what you mean now. It's got to be 20 odd for me as well. I have a 30-minute stream planned and let it ride out for a few hours as chat makes you... It does. The chat is the thing that makes you go. I used to start off with little cue cards with bullet points of things that I could possibly talk about for an hour stream. I'd have 5 or 6 topics, conversation. Now, there's nothing. I have nothing in my head. Just press go. How are you? How are you in yourself? How are you in yourself? Off we go. And then the chat makes everything up. And it's not difficult. 3 hours in. Know what I mean? It's the chat that does it, man. Same in your streams as well, lads. There's always people in there talking to each other or asking questions or bringing up a new topic. Part of the community, isn't it? Probably end up in a hedge. Oh yeah, definitely. Nothing in my head. There's absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. Like a blank canvas. Now you get voice requests. Songs to sing. Oh yes, of course. It's the good thing as well about all this is because you can start off with absolutely plain, simple live, which is literally just your phone, start, and that's it. And then it can develop into, well, this. develop into a pub, things on screen, people getting their own drinks, you know, it just goes and goes and goes and grows. You can do as much as you want or as little as you want. It's up to yourself, and because it's your little world, you get to decide what happens. It's a really powerful thing to do that. To be able to spend time with good people, but also you decide what happens, what it looks like, what it sounds like, what is available to people, what they can and can't get away with, what you'll tolerate, what you won't tolerate. It's your own world. It's boss. Don't have many hedges there, which is why you haven't got many hedgehogs, I suppose, have you? It'd be much better than just ending up in a hostile traffic. You'd ride a bike if you ever make, or you will ride a bike if you ever make it over there. You will do, and it'd be boss. Hedges can definitely be dodgy. Get poked in the eyeball by a branch. And yeah, they're supposed to be cut, aren't they? But you go somewhere where it's literally not been touched in ages, apart from maybe a bus has gone past, and you can tell there's a bus shape. Then dink. Making a comfortable space is most important. You'd love it here. Started with 2 phones, now you have a Dr. Octopus desk. The way it works, isn't it? It's the way it works. And at any point you could stop it and go, no, this is too much. I'll go back to 2 phones. But you won't, because it's developed and it's what suits you. Yeah, I started the same thing. Now, ridiculously expensive cameras, fucking ridiculously expensive microphones and boom arms and what have you. Why are you buying that? Well, because I do hundreds and hundreds of live streams, and I thought I'd buy myself something decent that I might have to buy once. That's why. It's not worth it, really. I can't think of many things that I bought that I've used 220 odd times. This I have. That I have. So that's been used a lot more than 220 odd. That's been used for making videos as well, that thing. Gonna have to find a more ordinary income stream before ever getting Octopus desk level streaming. It'd be sound. Just need to replace the GoPro for a real camera. Again, keep an eye out for the second-hand market. There's loads of decent ones that are really cheap at the moment, considering what they once were. I do love a gadget, I must admit I do. I do love a gadget. I love me camera stuff as well. I like getting out and filming. Especially filming where I live. I can see it through my eyes. Seeing it through a camera and seeing it on TV just looks amazing. Because then it looks like someone else has took it rather than me. GoPros are great for stuff like that, but they do also, they're a bit, I don't know, they're a bit GoPro-ish, aren't they, the actual image. Real cameras, you're much better, much bigger sensor, much better picture. But it is a slippery slope. Started off with a Sony A5100. Then got the ZVE 10. Ended up then buying 2 of those because I'm an idiot. And now ZVE 1. It's fucking stupidly expensive. Stupidly expensive lens on it. But it works. I like it. Yeah, squirrel videos are great as they are. They don't need megatech. Stuff does need megatech when you're starting to take things which require megatech. You can't get away with stuff that isn't megatech when what you are doing is stupidly technical. Anything else you sound with. I don't use megatech when I do sunset streams. It's literally just a phone in a little tiny tripod thing. Just, there you go. On the sea wall at Southport. Pointed towards the sun, let it go. That's all you need. The same as on the way home from the football. Again, it's just my phone. Stuck on the dashboard. Little lav mic. Off you go. Swear until it's all out your system. What more do you need? What more can you ask for? Oh. Shite. Just noticed the time. What's the bloody time? Got me chatting away as though it's Christmas weave or something. Right, I am knackered. So come on, dancing shoes on. When the screen goes clean, you know what that means. Dancing shoes on, come on. Are we ready? Are we ready for the boogie? Come on, dancing shoes.
Another great night here at the Bears Paws. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat and told the odd joke. Now get in our hot tub for a post-stream soak.
And that's that.